now that we get that out of the way. You see, Bala, it's neither here nor there if Jack then own the 4 company in my book, you know.
It's a bigger problem than that.
Yeah, the mere fact that Jack then name calling at the thing, Jack then have to come tell we what go down. That is my opinion. That is just my opinion. There's a no. From the mere fact that film company name calling at the skullduggery, then him need to come tell me. Yes, maybe the other 3 company probably, who know, probably a JLP own it. JLP members or JLP affiliated people own it, fine. But Jack then, as it stands now, need to come explain to us how comes him not pay government $23 million in a tax. That is just all I have to say.
Oh, that alone you have to say? Okay, good question. Very good question.
That alone me have to say right now. Yeah.
Very good question. But I have one for you too. Jack then fi come tell we the people that. So who is it that made the purchase? Was it Jack then or was it you made the purchase for Jack?
You know. All right.
No, I say facts are universal.
You can't answer you as how you want me to answer your ball. I don't want you to do that. Please don't do that.
But, all right, let me use the timer then.
Use the timer if you want, but we can't answer you how you want.
Beat around the bush. Yeah, please, but yeah. We want to know the answer there for the 125 people.
Yeah. Which answer you want to know? Say it again.
Wow.
Ask again.
Yeah, no, a question I'm asking.
No, man, just ask again, my brother. Genuinely,
who made the purchases? Was it Jack then that made the purchase?
All right. You ask a question. I mean, know what you simple will I do. You simple will see.
I'm just asking a question.
No problem. I'm going to answer the question.
No, this is what I am doing. This is what I am doing.
I know what you simple will I do as usual. Everyone I want to do. Try for
Calm down. It is disingenuous for you to make those type of statement before you answer the question. It simply means that you're trying to make a persuasion or you're trying some mind manipulation, but it not gonna work. Just calm and answer. We want to know, because if a Jack then aligned to PNP and if Jack then is the criminal, we want Jack then to go down and want whatever thing for come to light.
Ask your question and you take over all of the time. All as a host, you have to rein yourself as a host. You have to rein yourself, my brother.
Go ahead, Mr.
Jack then is not the one maybe make the purchase, yes, but that don't take a fact.
No, maybe, man.
All right. It is the hospital who make the purchase. It is the hospital who make the purchase. It is the hospital who make the purchase. It is the hospital who make the purchase.
Clarity.
It is the hospital who make the purchase, but the hospital and Jack then in a caboose.
Okay.
The two of them in a caboose.
Oh.
End of story. So Jack then not innocent. Like how you people want
to I don't know what you're talking about.
But me not expect say you have to know. I don't expect say you have to know. You always have to try to defend Jack then.
Jack then is incorrect. Have we ever spoke about this situation before, Mr. Carl?
No, but I heard you
so
people.
Why bring you to the
I heard you people and this all the while. All I do, I try to pull out Jack then out of the criminality.
No, we're not do that. We're not do that, my boss. But we just the one know for the viewers them still, bro. And for myself, you know. Remember, say I call you up on your phone and I link in a WhatsApp group and I ask you the question. You know. I ask you an open question for you make a open answer.
You hear where Extrema asks, what happened to the other 3 companies? Me no business with that. Me a talk about Jack then. Where's Jack then chairman? Is a member of parliament and him must find himself.
Well, one of them with business board, but thank you very much, Mr. Carl. I'm going to calm down, man.
Man, I saw me express, man. Get used to it. I saw me express. Get used to it, my brother.
No,
but one of the time I want to see about other people's lives still, you know. Oh, you're afraid
of people. No, here we go on now. I'm not afraid of people, bro. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong, my brother.
Yeah, but one at a time with a like.
No, listen me, man. Listen me, man. You notice how I govern my platform. And me pull up on some people platform and I first then do it and me hear how they want to spit in my face and how they want to beat me out of a rich pan.
Oh, but there's a saying, there's a saying,
listen to me I say now, bro.
No, man, I hear you, man.
Listen to me I say. So me I try to show you now. Me no, my mother would have say you go off all the rules, them have all the right for do it, for feel upon you, right? I'm tell you this, bro. I want to hear me here when I'm a virgin when I grew up with and them thing there. And I even try show certain thing. You know what the man said to me? He hear me upon the live, so. And if I think I lie, me I tell who they are here. The man say, yo, Bali, you change, you know. You change, man, and I respect you for that, man. Big up yourself, man. But then again, I internet this and me no depend them thing there. When people over here say do them thing there, I always tell them, say, yo, calm down. Me not go see every comment, you know. But me run my ground different. I mean, I run certain joke, my friend. I mean, I go argue with nobody on the internet, so I hold my own is it. Yeah. So, Jay, make we hear from you now, Jay. Jay, where are you? All right, Jay, come back to me. Jay, Orion, go on in. Orion.
Yeah, what me I say now, if me have my house, right, and my son in my house, my son go to road, got linked with some bad boy, see? And then come in for rob us, see? Me supposed to reprimand my boy before me go to road, go reprimand the man who let in the man in the house, you know? You understand? I'm man who let in the man in the house, me supposed to take it up with first and find out what's going on. Are you in charge of this? How them are sitting here, the man who in charge of warehouse, and him me supposed to link first how my things missing. I know a man who in sell the product to. You understand? And you me I take up it with first, and then after me find out, man, how you come buy stuff and this manner. And at this manner me left me key and everything with me. This nobody else have no authority without this man sign off on this. So you no matter who you can't, no matter if a man a MP or a man a what, you have a linky man who bring in the thing them under false pretense. Me right or me wrong? I wanna start running around in a circle. Alright, sir.
Come like a G-Land right there, so. When I hear from calling it, I could go calling and then we go to extreme. Calling all about. When I hear from calling and next.
Yeah, man.
All right, calling the board.
My love,
extreme. So Dr. Cole and I comments, I bless you.
My love, Carl and the rest of the labor, right?
Don't pan Jack then.
Yeah, single focus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the brain now allow them to see the entire field. Them just say one row of corn. And because that row of corn is green, you just see the red peas and the other things them were there in the field.
I'm saying a good feel.
Yeah. You see? And so therefore, when them decide say them are gonna burn down the field, them say, alright, I just that one row of corn that we are gonna burn down. As if to say when them light the fire, the rest of the things them in the field now gonna catch fire also. So we cannot continue to act like say Jagden is the only company when the other companies, when you look at their history and what they did with the things them that they got, I hustle them in a hustle, a scam them in a scam, a thief them in a thief. You see? You import the stuff for $1 million. Give it to them. Them sell it back to you if it's $6 million. That's a thief. You don't want to look on that? All of the dialysis machine them were imported for Jagden. It's over at Jagden. and Jamaica people are benefiting from it today. You know the difference between Jagden and the other companies them? Poor people are benefiting from it. I mean, no, say labor right have a mantra where them discussing at them WhatsApp group, say them done with poor people and they don't want to hear nothing about poor people, and me hear more than one of them a say it. Them not even want to hear the name call. You see? So therefore, when you go into the breakdown of all four groups, the other company imported stuff for $3 million and sell it back to UE for $11 million, and a UE imported for them. Them don't pay no tax, them don't pay no duty, them don't pay nothing at all. But yet still them a make 500% on them money. Now we know for sure that it was Jagden that gave you the money for the dialysis machine. We don't know if these other companies, if I no taxpayer money, buy the stuff them to begin with and then sell it back to we for 500%. Because you money and a private money, you money and tax money same way. So who at UE is benefiting from the cut off at the top? Who at UE is benefiting from the Donovan Williams shares? You see? So that is the thing. Yesterday, they basically had to put the acting CEO over coal fire and throw more coal upon him for even call. Him never want to call it. Him go through ring a rose, him turn himself in a pretzel not to call the other three name. Until Chris Brown latch on upon him like a pit bull and say, yo, you nah come out of that one, yeah? Him say, the police are investigated, IC are investigated, custom are investigated. Then him say, but we have one name that customs as investigated and released that name. We can tell you that one name. I'm like, but everybody know that one name. We want to know the other three name. And him go round and go round and go round until finally them squeeze it out of him like the last little bit of toothpaste we left in the tube. And him finally released the last three names. But yet still, the labor right, them act like say those last three names was not released. And when you look at the operation of all four companies, you find there's one legitimate company that is there that benefiting taxpayers, and you have three that is scamming, eluding, robbing and raping taxpayers' money, taxpayers' money. You see what I'm saying? So while we try to, it's like in time we want Berry Rosie and highlight Donovan Williams.
Yeah, as the man read my mind to blows and skirt. I just like ask him and I yell of Rosie for a morning.
Yeah, you see me? We want Berry Rosie. And we want to grab and push Donovan Williams up on the pedestal and say his reputation has been solid and soiled. You see? When Andrew Holness himself come out and say Rosie is the most honest and loyal person that we ever know. Rosie are the one who saved me when me need some honesty in my life, and she bring honesty in my life, because we know that honesty is far from Andrew Holness. So therefore now, we know, want to see Jagden, remember you know, what Jagden charge for dialysis is cheaper than what you will charge. You see? I don't know the exact number, but I remember, I vaguely remember somebody saying Jagden charged like 8,000 and Dewey charged like 16,000. Don't quote me on those numbers. You see? So therefore, Jagden is benefiting taxpayers. These other three companies are
Kerry,
totally...
that's not true, Colin.
Yeah?
Kerry.
Yeah, these other companies are actually grabbing taxpayers up at halfway tree with a gun in a them face, and I say, yo, your money where you earn, your money where you work, I feel with that. And so when Carl and all of them, and Carl is a senior super executive JLP operative, and I'm sure that he's probably one of them that leads a couple WhatsApp group as far as talking point is concerned. And so for him, fair come and I say, well, me only a concentrate on Jagden. Why? Because Jagden I help poor people. Why? Because Jagden is the only legitimate group in all four of them. Why? Because the other three of them are thief taxpayers' money. Why? Because the other one of them are buy for $1 and sell it back for $5. I know. I mean, we can always wrap it to say the Prime Minister give himself 300% raise and give the nurses and the doctor them 0% raise. This is the same thing. People who do legitimate work is not getting the benefit in Jamaica. And the labor right them, know why you love indoors thief so much.
I have to land now.
Why
As
thief
Bala
is
give
the
you
one
10
who
minutes and
always
them
are
a go
back? Why
ball and cuss
dishonesty is
Bala,
the
you
one
know.
where you always are back? Why lying is
Wrap
always
up.
the one who are back? You do
Sometimes I give you some extra time because too much drive mobile in one. See
the
ya?
$100
Gone,
water,
you know.
go to the back the $20 water. Why is it that you not always try to back the
Wrap up the Colin.
fraudulent things? The $20 water on the endorse that,
Colin.
but the $100 water on the endorse that, but the water on can't find the $20 water.
All right,
So,
my boss. Can your phone and break up to you now?
why you not always endorse everything that is bad? Why negativity go wrap himself up in a green? Why dishonesty wrap themselves up in a green? Why thief embezzlement wrap themselves up in a green?
All right, Colin. Colin.
Correct.
All right, my boss. Your phone will break up again, so I come like you never hear me. I could hear from Extreme there. I could give Colin a round of applause because the man around to the fire. You know. Would I give him a little more time? John, when me hear a shooter chat, man, I have a bias because them man and stutter. They think we have a different corruption. We not different corruption.
Come on.
Yeah, we are here, man. We are here from Extreme right now. So, Extreme.
Morning again. Bala, you know what, I haven't gotten a chance to listen to the entire sitting. You understand? But you know what sparked the major concern to me is that UE has the opportunity to import whatever they want for themselves, and they went to other companies, right? Or let me not say went to other companies. Other companies imported stuff on UE's tax exempt certificate and then sold back those items to UE for 3 to 4 times whole. And nobody sees a problem with this? Ibala? Like, make it make sense. The company can import those items that other persons imported on their behalf and sold it back. So it's a syndicate of people, Bala. This is not just one person because I listened to a small part of it when it was basically at the end when they were wrapping up. And I heard one of the gentlemen saying that the CEO or somebody's signature was affixed to those documents. And people come out here really talk about Jack then. But when we talk about Jack then, we know Jack then is a part of it now. Why is it that the other companies that are involved is not in the mouth of some of these people? Carl is a plain hypocrite. Carl Lewis is an hypocrite.
They're gonna smart me now.
The other day, we see him kick Caution off on platform, say him no want to talk about no Rosie. That's all Caution go up there talk about Rosie, no want to talk about no Rosie. But you come now, and you go invite Bala to come on another platform. It better you come and invite him to come on your platform.
In real life, me not go wish for people I got this in a real life.
Come and invite you ever see enough of them come over your platform and I same thing they say. They're not coming over here. So let them go over for them platform and go talk about whatever they want to talk about. You come and you stiff out your neck, say, oh, Jack then.
Miss Jins, thank you, Miss Michelle. What may I tell them?
What about the other companies? We need to talk about every single one of them.
So extreme.
And not be a hypocrite.
Before you land, reading is a problem, you know. Them always say don't and watch a prayer now. So my boy when him DJ in the comment section, he might tell me say, when I look for him comments before I talk, DJ, I'm there from good while I talk, from Wally text him sending a group. So yeah. So he must say Colin really wasn't a whole public, he must say Colin I got shame. And he might tell me say if you Google who owns Supreme Laundry Service Limited. He must say
we got shame. You think so OTS are bad for corruption? We know nobody know OTS are bad for corruption.
Yeah, well, seems the exact text I look for a while ago. Extreme. Google who owns Supreme Laundry Service, Jamaica, West Indies, Bala. So watch out now. Me Google exact where him tell me for Google. So them a Google where them want to try to get the narrative. So this is what come up. As of April 2026, Supreme Laundry Service Limited has been identified in, listen, you know, because it's a problem when you can't read and you can't call words, but you can't understand. It has been identified in official reports from the University Hospital of the West Indies and the Auditor General Department procurement breaches. Listen how them take up and thorough propaganda, you know. So because him a force me from in the comment section, people no look. Him been a spam the comment section, so if you Google this. Because probably them read it and all of them come to the conclusion and say this is linked to that.
Bala, all of that.
Now I read one more. So it is saying, while official government filing for the company's full name, structure are not always public. As when I read this morning, thank you, Cat Eyes, for all of the gifts. Everybody will send gifts. When I read only Jack the name is public and the information about Jack Den, the CEO and all of that. Just like in the PAC meeting, well, Jack Den name was publicly named. Them are withhold on the other name them.
But no, our company was named. So that company that you just look up, you can go to the Companies Office of Jamaica and look for the other companies now. The other two where nobody seems to remember about. And if it is that you cannot find those companies on the Companies Office of Jamaica website, it means that those are not registered company.
But what may I try to say to you also, to DJ, may I try to clear up this for. Because him Google this, I may tell him say me for Google this, but him read this and get the understanding say Supreme Laundry Service is linked to Jack Den. And it just simply means that him not comprehend it. Because nowhere in this my boss not say link to Jack Den, bro. Because it only states that this is one of the company where only they give the name of a public person who operates the company. It doesn't give the name of a CEO, a owner, or nobody no shares owner.
But when you listen to this statement now by Empress, Google does not have the fact. So do you, Miss Empress, have the fact?
And that is my point. No, for them
because if the Companies Office of Jamaica cannot present the fact, who are we to say what is the fact?
Us to the facts.
Who are we to
While
say
you're
what is
referring what
facts
we are
and what is
seeing,
not.
yeah.
That these people have a connection to something else that nobody else is
Okay.
privy to.
Yeah.
Whatever
All
the
right.
situation is, the chip will fall where they may, right? And we stand by that. So when people out
Same,
here
sir.
are talk about Jack then, every me people come on their live and then all they mention about the company them know and that that these companies are not real company. Who are the people who make up these so-called companies to go through to go and make purchases on behalf of the using the tax exempt certificate of UE
Hold
and then selling back the items to UE?
extreme.
What kind of
Extreme.
agreement them and
Extreme.
UE went into?
Extreme. Extreme. Land there for me, please. Extreme.
We have a deeper problem than what is going on with them to talk about Jack then. Them is a part of the problem, but the problem is deeper than just them.
Hold on the extreme. Land this for me there, please. What brother name? DJ. DJ, where are you now? Show what the people in the camera. Show what the people in the camera. Light up the camera, them, my boss. Yeah. Turn it all sideways so we can see it properly. Turn the phone sideways. Yeah. So that site, so that site with a show that is connected to who released that? Facebook? The link, the connection link, right? What about the camera man? What about the phone man? What about the camera man? We not see my boss, man. Him must switch your phone. How am I do? My boss, I don't hear me, man. How are you, man? We see it already, man. How are you, man? Because I got a pastor, man, now hear me. Your father. But me I say my boss, Facebook not really credible. It a show we say a Facebook they get a post from, so we don't really work with Facebook posts right so anybody can post on Facebook, so all of the connected links they want me to see the Facebook. Go up again. Instagram. No man, come on man, do better than that man. Instagram. DJ, better than that. You have to find something more credible than that, DJ man. Give me Google, my boss. Where my run go? Give me Google. Where I'm gone? Where I'm there? Google. Give me Google. I'm gone, people. Oh, God. Another failed attempt to persuade me. Everybody gone out of the box. All right, Empress. The top of the morning to you. Go on. Oh, Jay, you're far back, Jay. Big up yourself. I'm not showing you earlier, but I'm not hear you. Facebook is really credible, my boss, so you have to do better on that. You hear? All right, Papa.
Bala, every time they want to find something, them say go Google, but all of a sudden them change from Google go on Facebook or Instagram now.
People,
that's a real
low
blow.
Hold on it. I don't know where they get this hard thing from, but me invent the salt thing, So I don't know if you go in other people live and them restrict you from saying salt.
Oh,
but salt was Empress.
Bala, I'm gonna correct you. I know what you're gonna say. The ALT is an acronym that Dre Bryan used Sunday night. So it's a new acronym. So just get with the program. It's not about you and SALT. It's something about helping labor rights or something another.
Know about it.
That's why I'm correcting you.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm not going so deep in our politics. I don't know about it. All right. I trick them. I get trick. Anyways, salt them my side. And I drop some salt on them because I don't understand. This man come up here trying to persuade me with the mere post of a Facebook or an Instagram post. That makes sense too, no? And yet still you guys are still trying to persuade me to believe that Google is not credible, but you can give me a credible source. I want to get the information. In any research paper, reference must be cited. But the man just jump out of the box, him just come up and show like him feel like say everybody are done. anybody can post anything on Facebook. Facebook is just like TikTok. But how credible is the information? In run. My side, I'm afraid the man never come back in our chat, you know. Anyways, we have more important issues to deal with because while we're on this topic and a lot of people see fair run, we have to go touch upon the rosy topic. Yes, people, we have been here for quite some hours on this topic, and we have a 3-part segment of the program today, and we have to wrap up by a certain time. So efficiency. So yes, people, remember see some people in our chat who want to hear about Rosie. Make we get a vote for Rosie. Who want to hear about Rosie? Jamie, we're not hear from you yet, Jamie. We hear from you? Oh, top up the screen.
Of course, Jay talk already. It's my turn now.
I think as Jamie go to talk, I interrupt you.
No, Jamie has already spoken.
Mute when you talk, my friend.
Mr. Bola.
Mute. That tapping sound cannot be in the live. We shut the live. Jay talk already. All right then.
Okay. So as much as you don't want to hear me, but that's okay. Bola.
No, don't say that. Do not say that. That's a false statement.
Bola, it's okay.
It's not that.
I know when you protect me, and I know when you allow things to do.
Hear the truth. That's
all right. That's all right. Let's move past that. I don't hold grudges.
Yeah.
I speak my mind, right? Okay. So Bola, hear what happens.
Big up your heart, medium. Look,
did you hear about the funeral?
Which funeral?
You ever hear about the funeral?
No, I'm not hear about the funeral.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I think Rosie has died a natural death and the funeral has already passed. So I think you should move on.
Which funeral?
Rosie funeral.
We call it you say, all right, listen me now. You say if Rosie dead and alive, Rosie are gonna be the only somebody we have a
Rosie story.
Well, man. You say if Rosie are the only somebody we unalive, as what you say, Rosie are gonna be the only and the first somebody to have a daily memorial. So without further ado, thank you for boots up my tank like a bit Empress. Now, hear what you say and Rosie.
So Rosie has had a natural death. And as I said before, Bala,
some people want more JLP propaganda.
No, dear. No. I am no P at all.
When you go Google to say if Rosie unalive, because it is surprising to me. Empress just a break story, so Rosie has passed
no,
and so forth. So I want to know if it is facts or it's another JLP propaganda.
We have so what you could say. What somebody in the chat
when you're talking, you can't just talk. Give me some.
Wait,
people.
So, Bola, we are having a memorial service for Rosie at this time. We ain't gonna get anything out of it. Let me tell you.
Morning, Bola. Oscar, who is we?
Morning, indeed.
You can ask me that question. As I was rudely interrupted. Bola, let me tell you, just like how, I listen all morning, it's time for me to depart. But at the same time, I listen to how you handle the Jack Den situation. All you did was lead questions. So it's my time to critique and leave. Just give me 2 minutes.
Ask me any question you ask me.
No, I'm not asking any question. I'm just giving you a summary today. No, I'm not asking any questions.
Okay, go ahead.
So bottom line, I'm stating that I watched the entire PAC meeting. It was disgraceful. Should you ask me, corruption from the top to the bottom. Corruption from the top to the bottom. I don't understand how this could be in this century. Things like that's been going on. Now, I blame Yui because guess what? There's somebody in in our culture, there's a eat to food mentality. And that's what's happening because I can't understand how you would have Jack Den buying things and sell it back to you. But we can understand that because we're not stupid.
You blame Yui.
I would blame the hospital because there's somebody in there that's eating our food. So the
finally, we get
no.
realistic
Come on,
reason
Bala.
I would blame Christopher Tufton.
Bala.
realistic reason for
We
that.
heard it yesterday. Dean, go listen to the PAC.
Let me see the clap emoji in the box. Empress there.
So
Empress
what happened?
Yeah, but Empress is 4 companies. Why you keep focusing on
Well,
one?
I'm not getting into the 4 companies, Dean. I do not know the other 3. I do not know the other 3. And until we find out the other 3, then we can talk about it. Just like how I don't want to get into Rosie. That's why I said she had a natural death.
So therefore you didn't
allow me to finish uninterrupted, Dean. Thank you. I have had enough. I am leaving.
I don't know why she keep coming on this platform.
No, it's not your platform. Thank you.
Yeah, well on the Empress. And may I say this for all UNO labor and PNP people. May I beg you no? I'm not say that again. Dean and the whole uno, cause listen to me. Is it a punk when I try punk out my thing? Cause I see whole uno, we come over here and I say that. I see whole uno each up pan labor right platform I chat with them. So when you come over here and I try run them from the platform.
Not Dean, sir.
Well, me I group you up because a lot of them were always over here. And I said, don't make Empress talk. When you look for our next live, I them are Empress in the box. So I'm glad I'm glad me not take program. That's why I'm glad me not take program.
I understand that and I respect that, Baller, but sometimes you can't entertain propagandist, Baller.
All right.
Sometimes you can't entertain the propaganda them from Labour Right Party. Especially the ones who spread propaganda like she.
Finish what you say. Finish what you say, Empress.
Him? Okay. All right. So let's move right along. As I was saying, when I look at the PAC yesterday, the amount of all of what came out, height of corruption. Yes, the reason why people would be on Jack Den this morning, Bala, understand that's the only named company with fine. Like I would say, there are 4 names. However, one came out before, which is Jack Den, and that one has more information because they have more information from the what you call it, I call it the border, right? The board information, whatever you guys call it. They have those information and receipts to show all of that. So that just let me finish, Bala. Please, I'm running.
You see, after today, may I have to go back to a promise.
No, that's fine. No, it's not about politics, but Bala, this is not politics. This is about what's seen. I'm not about the politic part of it. I'm about what I watched yesterday. I'm about what I see. Yeah. So based on what I saw yesterday, there is somebody in there that they are in bed and whatever, and it will come out in the investigation. And I want it to come out because a lot of us are going to bury our head like an ostrich when it comes out. That's all I'm saying. A lot of us are going to bury our heads.
Just for you to reiterate and bring some more clarity to what you were saying earlier. All these 4 companies that are linked to the corruption scandal, you said that you would blame UWI, the hospital, for it, right?
For sure, they're responsible. Lady, you see, you Bala, you see how unfair you are? You want to watch this one, what you've been hyping all morning? Tell her to leave me alone in the chat. Because you were able to mute me, but you won't mute her. Okay.
What she said.
So, bottom line,
that's good.
Bottom line. Well, you would know. I don't know.
She said no.
But you always see my response. You always see my response when I'm rude. I said you always see my response when I'm rude.
I don't see any rude comments.
Bala, tell her leave me alone and don't respond to me, please.
Okay, all right. Finish up your comments before. Yes, you were leaving. You're sassy this morning.
I'm very, because you started me off really miserable.
And we're not gonna chat about no more politics again.
No,
you're fired from this.
Just wait. No, it's not about politics. I've never tried to discuss politics with you. We talk about what's in currently.
Well, you're not being truthful.
Well, you guys are going to be ashamed, not me.
the time that wish you guys, for be a Empress, you're missing the narrative, and this why I say you guys not have been ashamed. The whole Jamaica gonna be shame. What are you talking about?
No, but
What
you're
are
pushing a narrative,
listen, if Jack
and
Den
you
is a
don't
part
want to
of the
discuss what's in the
no,
news.
Jamaica
That
Labour Party is pushing the narrative that only Jack Den is a part of
and
the
that's
corruption,
the one that has the
and Jack
information
Den
right
is
now.
the one that is linked
Correct.
to
So
the
speak
People's
about it.
National
It's
Party.
corruption.
And then you guys are lying, but
No, you
choose to
guys
know what
asked
you
the
want to
PAC
know,
yesterday.
and I will not allow you to spread
You
your
don't have to allow me.
propaganda.
The PAC
Finish, or your
So
time is up. Your
Empress,
time
Liar,
is
liar.
expired. Voila, no, don't.
Empress, why they have to push?
Liar, liar, your pants
Why
on
they have
fire,
to push for
Empress.
this?
Because you don't wear pants. You don't wear pants.
Why they have to push this guy?
Jay,
You don't wear pants.
allow her to finish up because she'll leave. And we need to get on because we are going to forget on Rosie's story. So make we allow her.
Go.
Make we allow her. Well, Jay, keep your mind mute. Make we allow her to say what she want to say because she says she's about to leave and it's not about politics, but she's being unrealistic. So since she wants to leave,
I'm not being unrealistic. The one name that came out,
yeah, you are.
what you're doing, you're trying to deflect on the one name that comes up. We can't speak for the other three because we don't know who they are.
Deflecting?
Yeah, but
do you know what is deflecting?
But yes, but if one name comes up,
but everything that you're saying is wrong. It's not
all these
truthful.
people? What all these people with my voice?
It's
Listen,
not
guys,
truthful.
I've lived here longer than I've ever lived in Jamaica. What do you expect?
Empress.
Like, what's the matter with these people?
Empress,
Go ahead.
I not have enough time for you to pay attention.
No, I said address what's in.
I see worse than in the comments. Avoid the comment section. Listen what I'm saying. It is disingenuous of you for every narrative where you try to prove. Just like my friend Zara, you guys, and you not get it. You guys are trying to push the narrative that all four companies
that is a lie.
Me go mute you. You go make me talk.
No.
Me go mute you and you go make me talk. I will listen to you tens of thousands of times and say the one thing over and over. You are saying, you are spread the narrative that all the companies are linked to Jack Den. Just like Carl a while ago, from your Madam Speaker, good morning. I wish that you would have, you see how you come, Madam Speaker. I don't know if you are still here. No one attacked you. Nobody disrespect you. I may take time out to tell you good morning, Madam Speaker. Big up yourself. Yeah, one pretty girl. All right. What may I say? Yeah.
You say oral in the comments are spread propaganda.
I now watch oral. I now want Miss chain attack. What may I say still? So Zara, big up Alvaro. So Zara, Empress, Carl, all of the laborers in my ear. DJ coming out the box a while ago with him Facebook page, not a credible source. All of you guys are trying to spread the narrative that all of you are trying to spread the narrative, say.
I'll bring up Alvaro and let's ask a question.
No, but Alvaro have to go wait him turn to and you have to go wait your turn. Colin.
I will. And I want to ask him a question.
Hold on. No. You're not going to chew off like a water and Alvaro not going to take over the canvas here. You're not going to wait on the turn. Me dey on a ram. Give me a minute.
Somebody was leaving.
What on. Dean, come on, man. That is irrelevant at this moment, Dean. You chew me off, Dean. Come on, focus, man. Make we get serious now. Focus. So what I try to say now? They might try to spread the narrative, say all companies link to Jack Den. And them, we are beg them reference for sure. Which party show say them company are linked to Jack Den. Them can't prove we. But them, when we pull up certain things and we say if the company them separate from Jack Den, Google, a simple Google search, it'll show you. However, we must take Empress word of mouth, Zara word of mouth, and all the other right labor mouth. But people, not only these four companies, the bigger meat of the matter is how comes you allow all of them scandal here? Are you are the problem at the head of all of this, you know? Because no way these four companies could have do what them do without UWI. And UWI are the one where have the tax exemption benefit. No way at all. So it's bigger than that. Whether I want to be Jack then PNP and Labour Right Company, who is the head of UWI? I don't care where the corruption come from, you know. I don't care which company involved in corruption. But since them want push down Jack then and them a try emphasize and attack all these things about Jack then. But are you a problem where the so-called flood come 3 times? Come mysteriously destroy them documents there. And there's a problem there. We they are beat up our mouth and I watch a Labour Right. Them a try tell me about umbrella group and the company this and that and that. In this situation, we have to look to the head. UWI is the only mutual grounds that connects all these 4 companies in this mix-up right here. So UWI, you know, who is the head of UWI? Who are run the system where the ministry the under where, yo, you know what? Mark Golin say which part the chief liar there so them for fall, you know. So I could hear from where Jamaica focus, I said. Then we go to Colin 1 minute and then we go to Vara. We know
give me a minute, come in.
All right then. So make we go to Colin right away. G same day in our meeting. We are talk reality here now. Colin, give Colin about yeah, Colin there, man.
Alright. So the other thing about it.
Boy, I hope no people in here to swear really I go on now. Give you some time for you elaborate. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We go to Alvaro next.
Is that I saw someone say earlier in the chat, what does cultural system means?
My side, they're gonna some daily at me and some rules. Tap up the screen, power tap the screen.
The culture at UWI is a scamming culture. It's an eater food culture. It's an embezzlement.
Spencer, what's up? Good morning.
I want you to realize something, you know, say throughout all this investigation and find, and now we're going to IC and Mocha and everybody. It's the same board that has been sitting at UWI for all times. Them give the CEO a vacation until everything cool down. The Minister of Health says to Dr. Daz in Parliament that when the CEO come back, he will take up his post. They're not trying to change the system. They're not trying to change what is wrong to right. They're not trying to clean up the system. Because the whole flood at UWI was started all the way back at 2020. UWI set up a system, right? There was a system set up across board for government entity that if a purchase is more than $1.6 million, there's supposed to be a procurement system set up, right? And I think there's a platform that is set for them to go on and put in those. So once you put it in, then it is there. So people can bid on it. Once you close out the bid, then the public knows about it. What UWI has done is there's 800 different bids that went out. You know how many out of the 800 them close out so that the public know? 20. Why you listen to it, you know? Because people can try to switch and play the narrative and give you some butter upon your bun instead of cheese. And you say, yo, what? We get a great Easter. No. 800 bid was there to be put on the platform. After them close out those bids, it becomes public information. Only 20 of them get closed out. Right? They had a 780 of them. Nobody don't know them there. It's the same as how the amount of bids that
Power tap is screen my side. Power taps.
The 51 contract that they sign, we can only find the information on 28, 29. And according to them, 22 get washed away in the 3 greatest flood. No one, including Julian Robinson, the shadow minister on finance, said he has never heard of a flood at UWI before. You see me? No one has ever heard of this before.
Anybody work at UWI or they on the live when nobody work at UWI? So if you can get a greater insight of going with a flood. Oh, but no somebody will work at UWI up at hospital. I used to drop her off back in the days when I used to run taxi in Germany. Oh, I can't make a call. Yes. I know close connection.
Yeah, man.
I got ask her about that flood there. I promise you.
No,
she used to live over the resident. She used to live over the. No, you used to. She live over the resident. Yeah.
No, don't just ask her about one flood. Ask her about all 3.
Yeah, man. I ask her about 3 flood them, man. I swear to God. Just remember somebody.
Now, to prevent this flood and prevent the other files them from being washed away, UWI came up with an elaborate plan. This is engineering at its finest.
Most of the person may ask live over the hospital residence, bro. Over the nurses' quarter.
You see, so UWI came up with a flood prevention plan.
Not just work there, work and live there, yeah.
And this plan that they came up with is what you might call an engineering plan at its best. MIT student, them couldn't come up with this. Them start to put the file them in our file cabinet. And them start to put the file them in our folder. That is their flood prevention plan. So all along, you have to ask yourself, you know, this is an entity that has been dealing with trillions of dollars where taxpayers is concerned, and billions of dollars have been gone missing, right? And the file for those billions of dollars have been thrown on the ground, dashed in one corner.
Right, power tap screen, power tap screen.
And now, after the 3 flood pass, them put them in a folder.
Sir G, fully active, my G, manners, bro.
And after this
so
is the university hospital, eh?
Before you land, so them would have to do a massive cleanup if them have the flood would have destroyed. Would have to hear the furniture and them thing they would have to change out and something.
Then
a flood like that magnitude.
All of the garbage pan and the plate them did wash away in the flood.
Me slow, bro. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You see me?
What a flood.
Listen, the UWI flood. You always hear about this great train robbery, and you hear about the Kendall crash, and you hear about the earthquake over at Port Royal.
Yeah. Great UWI flood this.
Yeah, the 51 storm. No, this is the great UWI flood.
Jesus.
That this needs to be in the history of Jamaica.
The director is Andrew Holness and the casters are the MP that comes with him. This is a Netflix series that we never get tired of talking about. So, Mr. Colin, I'm going to ask you to take 30 seconds and wrap up. We need to go to Mr. Alvaro.
Yeah, man. But all I say is that the reason why the labor rights them don't want to touch the other 3 companies is because the other 3 companies actually were stealing taxpayers' money. The other 3 companies were actually embezzling taxpayers' money. The other 3 companies them can really go a serious prison for what they were doing. You see? There's a big difference between what Jagden did and the usage of the equipment from what Jagden did compared to these other 3. These other 3 companies were fraudulent embezzlement companies. They were robbing, thieving, and destroying the money what we pay for taxes. You see? So if Jagden say, okay, they didn't pay custom duty, that's not Jagden. As a matter of fact, the Auditor General said it yesterday. That this is, and the CEO themselves said it yesterday. The CEO,
Madam Speaker, morning.
The CEO exact statement was, we will have to pay for this. Chris Brown asked him, when you say we, what does it mean? Him said the university. Him said, I don't know where we're going to get the money from, but we'll have to pay. But from understanding, we know that Jagden already pay for them part where them say short. Right? And so therefore, it is only Jagden that has been the above board that is trying to do the right thing. So the labor rights them always are trying to throw mud on your white uniform because say your white uniform don't press and clean and for them crush up and dirty. The rest.
Alright, my boss. Well said, well said. Hold on. So people, I can't get some art me in my mind. Like, I not see no art me. I'm going to take the time out for act for some art me. I'm say I can get 10 art me from 10 different persons. And some power taps on the screen there. Come on, people. We're going to be talking about the Rosie matter shortly. But yeah, Alvaro is here when I hear film side of this scandal will take place right now and all them things. But I take a time out to get some power taps. If all of us power tap, we can get like 130K likes in no time. Mr. Smooth, thanks for the daily art me. People, send up some heart me. Send up some daily heart me. 9 more heart me. Come on and some power taps to people. My side, please. Come on, we're there. Now make we talk. Heart me, them cheap, you know. Just send some daily heart me. Join the fan club, people. You see me? Power tap up the screen on my side. Let's see the lights going on. Mr. Alvaro, top of the morning to you again. Big up yourself.
So you say if you ask me now, Empress?
Hold on, before your Empress start talk. Empress, please, if you because I know that you probably would be happy that if you can show off the conversation.
I will never
Mr.
do that.
Sergi, big up yourself, my boss. Manners and respect in my father. All right, go on.
I'll never do that.
Okay,
so here I was saying this morning earlier that with one company coming out there, there are 3 named, and I think I saw you posting something. That's why I call you up, for you to come up, because then I saw where you posted something. Yet I did not agree with what is, because I have not researched it yet. So I did not.
So we could stop right this. You can't agree and have information. So
that's why I said to you.
You should be in a position where you have to disagree.
Okay, so what it is, so when I read through and listened to what you said, what you put together, Alvaro, did not.
Empress, one second. What are you talking about? It is
the same companies, the companies, Bala. I said I wouldn't railroad your stuff. So what we're talking about, Bala, are the three companies.
No, man, go on and impress me. Now, if you explain that, man. Come here,
All right. No, because I'm here to derail and whatever.
You want to hear what you say, I agree.
Right. So when I listened to what you did say, what you said in your reel, there were a couple of dots that were missing, right?
Which one are that missing?
Okay, so when you to be specific, when you talk about the company William whatever, that company, and you found the address, what I couldn't understand is how you get to Donovan Williams, right?
No, hold on. What question me ask? What was the question I asked in the video? Who is a member of parliament?
Yes, you asked, right. So you asked for the member of parliament for that address.
Did any time at all in that blog or that video I mentioned Donovan Williams own that company?
Well, listen, Alvera, listen. Okay, so so hear what I said. That was where you lost me. You lost me right there. Because I'm like, okay. Because I heard somebody actually in the chat with it today, Alvera. And I said, there you go. We have to be so careful because people read and they misinterpret. Then
sometimes people don't listen properly too.
Wait, too. So that's also true. So when I heard your stuff and I go, but he didn't say Donovan Williams was a part of the company. No, I can definitely tell you that was not, because Tiny was in here saying it. Tiny was saying it, Alvera. Tiny was saying it.
You're part of more.
So,
I mentioned some things there. The company, them are some subsidiary other companies.
No, so hear what I said. I want to wait until the investigation, Alvera, respectfully, because I said, listen, and am I wrong? No, the reason why I want to wait on it, because I don't want to start to judge, because hear what I said. Yes, companies can be a holding parent company and it has other subsidiaries. I don't know that.
So all that information come about.
Which one?
About all the holding company information.
I am saying that because, Alvera, I'm in business and I understand that.
All right. Me just ask you just think that maybe there is a holding company to who?
Okay, so hear what I said. No, okay, so understand where I'm coming from, Alvera. Jack then is named, right? Okay. They provide services to the hospital, right?
What kind of service Jack then provide?
Based on what they have, laundry services, there's catering service, if I'm not mistaken. You can help me.
Jack then provide all of that?
I think there are services that they provide.
No, man, you know what you think you should not tell me.
Okay, well, okay.
They don't provide them services.
Then. No services. Okay, all right.
They don't provide all of them services.
Let me walk it back.
Fox.
But
you know why you're getting it.
Yeah.
Because Miss Labor right kind of misguided. So me have a rightly guided.
No. You're listening to me.
Hold on.
Speak to me as you're speaking to me. I'm not a part of any company.
Remember, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Actually, we don't have the time now, but we could have played a recording for you. Joshua said,
I can't speak for Joshua.
Well, I know me. I tell you what Joshua tell you if you do.
No. Joshua can't tell me what to do. I'm an independent thinker myself.
Well, no man, me have to go and listen to me.
Yeah.
Then you can where you want to take from it. Joshua said, you must come over here and everywhere and pretend like you are not.
Oh, Jesus. You know what, Alvera Bye. I must have all fools there you're starting with. Alvera Bye with that rubbish talk. Because listen to me. Alvera, that's rubbish talk. Alvera, find something to do. Find something to do. I go on my mic. Find something to do, please. Don't address me.
We'll get back to you. All right, Empress.
Yeah. That's rubbish talk. Come on.
1 minute.
You're sending a video, Bala. Let me clear up this.
All right.
So
All right, Alvar. But 1 minute, people. So earlier when Colin attacked, and I talked about the UV flood, and people in the chat say I like Colin, I tell them Colin this and that. So the most controversial statement during the PCA meeting on March 31st, several starting revelations were made regarding missing. Hold on there. May have dyslexia, some of the time. Missing files at the university hospital. The mystery flood, the most controversial statement, came from UWI's Senior Director of Public Procurement, Ainsworth Buckridge, regarding 51 missing contract files valued at approximately 521 million. Flooding claim. Buckridge told the committee that standard filing procedures were not followed before his return to the department, and he understood that the storage area where these files should have been kept had flooded at least twice or 3 times due to heavy rainfall. So hold on there. I could get that out of the way before I go back Alvaro. So Oral and the word of laborize them were in the chat, and I say I try to damage control. Somebody need for me. You see why I get so annoyed of having the box full some of the time. Some of the time I feel like all me alone can come on and talk, you know, because I don't like you work a disruption. I could focus, a clarity will come about and exposing and teaching. You see? So here we know. Them I try to say, and I try to do them damage control. One person was over here saying flooding. I try to ridicule what Colin was reciting, say flooding could have caused from anything. Like them I try to say the place could have erupted, which is true, but what was the statement? You see me? The statement, I said the place was flooded 2 or 3 times, and it was due to heavy rainfall. That was said in the meeting by Buckridge, whoever I be. Mr. Alvaro, continue. Yeah, Alvaro gone. All right, Alvaro gone. So I get out of the way now. Make we hear from some new people. Then we move up the panel and go back. Make we hear from Mr. O'Keefe. O'Keefe probably busy.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes.
Yeah. Top of the morning.
Yes. I am
reached for Rose Saga yet, but we soon get there. We're now talking about the PLC meeting. I mean, I know how long far they had the conversation.
Yeah, man.
Much you have been following.
You see the labor rights running now, how Dennis Garden robbed government money, but I am saying, and I blame the PNP. The PNP is not in power. Dennis Garden.
Thank you.
Right. The PNP is not in power. Dennis Garden is an individual, as a businessman and a member of parliament. Mark Walling cannot make him, Mark Walling only can tell him to resign from the PNP, but he still remain a member of parliament because people then put him there. You understand? But my point is to show that there's no negligence in the Ministry of Health. How come you make 4 companies come and fraud up the university? So you know, find out so the corruption is in.
I say you is careless then.
You understand?
I say you is careless, Empress. I just ask.
You understand?
Since we are look past you, we are not blame 4 company. Continue, Keith.
Yeah, man. So you have to blame the minister. Christopher Tufton must resign. Too much negligence go through his ministry. Him have $88 million punani deal with his sweetheart. Him 800 million cannot give an account for in his ministry. Drill selfie, this and them with Donovan Williams' company and all of these things. And now you come back now with the University of the West Indies, where them extort the University of the West Indies. And then what happened now to show how political it's true they know that Dennis Garden is from the PNP party. No, me now hope the I am not hoping if Dennis Garden do anything wrong and extort taxpayers' money, he must face the consequences. So I am not supporting Dennis Garden. And when they have done the investigation and saying if him guilty, I agree with Mark for ask him to step aside. Go sort out himself, step aside. You understand? But inside the Ministry of Health, that's where the corruption is coming from.
Get to 150.
Right? Inside of the Ministry of Health, that's where the corruption is coming from. And I am telling you, this government is the biggest extortioner to the country. The biggest. Anyway, my class I come, so I'm going to run left for now. We talk. Yeah, man.
And this is why some of the time I can't run and laborize them, because some of the time we have to have some people to talk to for pressure we head gasket in our head top, because to understand them is very hard and it brings severe trauma. Yeah, sometimes it will cause blood vessels to expand in your head, because they are all political and far from reality. God bless the few of them where you hear we can call a spade, but I don't know for you guys, but I shall call a spade. And then if Dennis Garden is guilty in this corruption, me tell you no, me I go talk, because I'm not here to protect no party. While my preference now lies with the People National Party, I shall talk about corruption forever. So if Dennis Garden need to step down, if I desa the chip lie, I desa lie. Yes, no little joke. When I come and say for you the hokey pokey thing. Anything where I rob taxpayers' money and I deprive people from what them for go through, yeah. But a lot of people I miss the bigger picture. You see me? Not supporting no wrongs, brat. I don't care where it lies. I don't care where it lies. But you see, if Labour right come out with them narrative, this is where me have a problem, and them say me sound like me I defend. How the hell defend Jack then? Jack then ever give me a free operation or nothing at all for me benefit from? No, I am simply trying to say that you guys are nothing but a propaganda machine. You guys have came to the conclusion that Jack then is the head of all 4 companies' name, and yet still no can't prove it. Up till now, even while Empress there from man with us and trying to give us a narrative or of us to see from her point of view, we can't see from her point of view, and it is further from reality. So in whatever scandal that comes around with taxpayer money, Marky G, I hope that you be the bigger and better leader. Don't do like Andrew Holness and hug up and shield corruption with their own. You. Do a better person and make it people and say, yeah, walk. Remove who forget remove. Weed out all I dirty bad weed them. Alright, I could hear from Scotty. People beg us some power stuff so we can get to 50k. No joke thin slice. That a real dark man. Scotty, you there in the box now? Scotty come here, can come up by a mistake, you know. Anna, so I go on. Probably Anna should up on lunch and want to say something. People, come on, power up the screen. Anna, what's up? Anna, so I go on. Anna, you alright? Your phone nice scrubs there around down, so. Morning, Annette. How you doing, Annette? Colin, how are you? You about? So, for y'all who never hear what I say, Colin, and they already turn on the mic. Focus, probably still there in our meeting. Jay, you there right now? We just not too long here from Empress and Alvaro. So, everybody's unavailable right now. Alright, here what go on now. People, bear in mind, Jay, I take it down and put up, bro. We are dealing with box reduction today. Come in, bro. Right forward up. We are working with 4 people in our box at a time. We need clarity. We need people who have extensive time that can express and elaborate on them topic real type of way. So Colin forward back now. Go ahead, Colin. We'll hear from Brach in a short while.
Yeah, man. The narrative will always try to, because our liberals are spin things, you know. That's why when you ask them a question, them can't give a yes or no answer. Because everything have to come with a spin. You see? and up till now you don't hear from man in your on. You don't hear one labor right from one of their chief executive propaganda machine officer come up and say to their permanent secretary and to everybody, Empress and all of them, come up and say this and say that. But you don't hear not one of them call the other company's name. You see? What? Because they know the other companies. Because they are not today, them know that company, you know. Them know that the other three company for a long time. And them know who is affiliated and associated with those companies. You see? But them not call their name none at all. Because them know exactly say the other three company what them do is real criminal business.
Yeah.
You see? So them not call their name up till now. You don't hear Empress, who's a great researcher. Not one time.
Unintended. Unintended.
Not one time you hear she call any of the other companies' names. You see? Because you want me rate Empress now. Empress even go to the length and breadth to say that there's times when companies are associated with other companies, aligned with other companies, under the umbrella of those
You man, say make that say in the seat. That me remember you the highlight.
I was like, Maria Empress. Maria Empress. Because and then the thing with Empress now why I Maria her so much is that she went and she said, I am not saying that it is so. I am
after
just
she looked guilty. After she looked guilty. Yeah.
I am just saying that there is a possibility. There is also a possibility that Rhoda Crawford went to St. Vincent and have picnic. But we don't know.
Let me give you my analogy. It's like Empress. I say she's not a thief, but she tell you how thief work. And she know about thief very well.
And it's a possibility that she could have stolen it, but she not said she stole it.
Yeah.
You see? She's just telling you that it is possible. So it's possible that all three companies are under the Jagden umbrella.
But Colin, that me I said to my friend Empress, you know, and me know so my friend Empress bright and well educated. But me not like when my friend Empress take me for idiot. Because me I say Empress, not because you probably sure say brighter than the rest of we, you will do that. Because the time you take almost 4 minutes explaining about an umbrella and an umbrella group, and then you said, not that I'm saying that, but yesterday never tell the people themselves you go Google the other companies them and tell them. Come on, Mr. Colin.
Yeah, man, it's called passive aggressive.
Yeah. So, passive aggression.
Yeah, man. So when Empress come on and lay that narrative out here, it is now up to the other labor rights who are parrot-like to grab that narrative now and run with it and go to other lives and said, you know what? The other three company, Jagden own them too. Because Jagden provide laundry service and catering service and dishwashing service to the hospital. Right? And Empress has been saying all morning, well, she didn't say this, but I'm gonna sum it in what she's saying. I don't care about the other companies. We know Jagden and we know their name.
Once them get synced, we good.
Yeah, let's just call Jagden company and say it over and over and over, so it becomes like Andrew Holness a thief in everybody's mind.
Yeah, they must come down.
We want that narrative to be out there. We cannot continue with the 28 bank account. We cannot continue to say Donovan Williams a thief. We cannot continue the truth, we must make sure the narrative changes. Say, Jagden own all of the companies that are involved. Now remember also, you know,
That's
back
what
to
the critical
reality now.
thinker is saying.
The reality is that there's 51 tracks out there. That's 51 separate companies.
But Colin, you
the 4 companies that came up out of 51. You hear me?
Yeah, well, I say, I don't really want to cut you, but I say I can't do that still. But you may say I go back to reality, like, remember I say labor right them in a chat here too, you know. Yeah, I exclude them.
Yeah.
Sorry if you cut this still, boss, but I could have that one this time, not to be petty.
But this song so far from reality.
Far from me.
So the thing me I go wrap up now, so Brad can talk. And then more here with Empress Sec. I love you.
Yeah. Brad, don't move it, Brad.
You see? So I love you when Empress talk. So more of your Empress talk again. All I'm saying is that
love you when Brad talk. Why hear Brad talk again?
when I hear Empress Oral, Carl and all of the others and Zara and all of them coming out, cause bright and early this morning, I don't know if it was an overnight WhatsApp meeting they had or an early morning meeting.
Them can't sleep.
As soon as they wake up this morning, Zara was, before you even sign on, Zara was typing in the chat that all of the companies are owned by Jagden. To tell you how deep-rooted and deep-seated this thing is, I saw the former mayor of Maypen, Winston McGrath, saying the same thing.
Yeah.
You see?
You don't look good enough.
No, how can it look?
It is far from normal people.
But I forgive Winston McGrath because he's not a literate person.
Keep tapping the screen. Power tap the screen, people. Yeah.
He's actually an illiterate person. He's a dunce. You see? I mean, I say it in a derogative way. Illiterally is a dunce. But you know, as me say that, you know, me realize it will have the labor at me and them a dunks. The one from St. Thomas, the one from Portland. Yo, me done.
Judge. That's how you doing?
Yeah, the people, hold on. I say I can beg people them liquor taps. People, I know it's probably no fingers them tired, but we're going to get to 150k likes. We are going to ease up your Z-Pre. We are going to ease up. So come on, people. If you haven't sent your daily heart meals, could you please come on, power tap? Let's get to 150k. We can do it together. Medic name charge. Meditech name change. Okay. So before we go to Brat, where I tell the people, come, let's do it together. Power tap my side, power tap. Let's reach to 150k. Keep the live going. We are going to Rosie Saga next, you know. Zeme. Just a 30 seconds out of this. Oral, I say my like the foot of me there on right now. Me a chat iron car. Guess what now? The whole of Jamaica tired of corruption my side. So I couldn't know what say. A Rosie party I keep around your son. Yeah, we have been done all corruption. Them no one would talk. Louis, the head of the health sector, the whole of the need for talk up. Mr. Christopher Tufton, we need great explanation. I have to go step aside. You hear me tell you? No little joke my side. I don't see taps them a move. Come on people, let's power tap. You guys like me taking a commercial break for nothing at all? Power taps my side, I need it. Worries when we come on the platform we talk about the truth, you know. Alright, Frankie Paul, what is this man? Brother hear from Brad? No, from here, no, Frankie Paul. Tap nice now, man, sure. Allow me a try pause when I sing about worries, night dance. Stop nice, man. Brad, where are you, David? Michelle. Thank you, Michelle.
Morning, everyone.
Morning. How you doing? You sound distant. You sound a bit distant.
Hold on, I'm coming around for the ocean.
Oh, I woke up on the tree.
No,
Jamie,
come on.
thank you for the art, me, my brother Jamie. Big up.
You know, Colin said something that is so true. No, big shoe shine. I remember he went to Seaford High School to make a presentation.
Come on, my friend.
I'm going to tell you something. I was very upset because why? Why did he have to go to a school to make a total ASS of himself? He couldn't read. And that is the mayor. Shoe shine for St. Thomas. But you know something? This argument that those 22 files got washed away by Noah flood. Because then I'm asking, you know, you want to tell me that, or is it that they're saying that the records department is on the top floor of the UA hospital?
You mean not the top floor, you mean the ground floor?
No, it has to be on the top floor because breeze blow, rainfall, take off the roof, and whole other unit they wet up.
I look on it that way, but you say heavy rain. I mean, it sounds like a flood. It's a flooding. So I say probably, boy, brought this big on for my brain capacity, you know, because I am so confused. Because a labor cause at the flooding there. People accuse them of causing storms, but now we have to wonder we are here about flooding now.
I don't know, you know. So I did not know that the grounds of UA hospital flooding. So that means UA don't have no proper drainage system. No wonder the bathroom not working on the face basin that they have in there broke. Not even the bathroom them downtown now is in such a deplorable condition. But on a more serious note, you want to tell me that in this day and age, they don't have backups for those files? So just one set of file they have? Just one set of file? So they didn't have any soft copies? It's just the hard copies they have of those 22 documents, of those 22 documents? So they had to be walking around trying to understand it.
Ask yourself one question. When a contract signed, how much copies you have?
No must 3 copies you have to have, borrow.
So how if you damage you can get a copy from another person you signed to?
But not, and that is, and it's not just 3 copies alone, you know, it's 4, because remember the soft copies. When I say soft copy, I mean the one them where email back and forth. Those are what you call soft
What about
copy.
email thread them? Just a question 2 now. If you file went up on you infrastructure leak, when did they get the money from the government to do the infrastructure repair?
That is the question.
And it was never approved in no budget, so it was done.
But Varo, if rainfall on you compound flood out, that means to say them supposed to have a backup of sewage that come up back in the bathroom, them in the kitchen and all of that, you know, over by you, you know. So how is it that any of this is not?
But Brad, not even that alone. The surveillance system of you must have captured this flood.
No. Rain wash the footage.
No, we have to look into that too as well, you know, because if while nobody not hear about it, and they may file it on a normal file, they way name they can be a good not even alibi. It can be a good source of proof for sure. Say yeah, there was actual flood.
Paula, use your sense. If a man them knows you have 500 million out of contract, what they know your amount? If you know your amount, you must can tell your amount of person.
But bad man. And man. And a matter of say me nah use me sense or me nah me
the people who use power.
Then we see that, but we have pick out the obvious point of stupidity, just like we brought a showcase.
Because if you have 10 contracts, you have 10 taxi drivers, and each of them get $1,000 come give you.
Not only that, Vara, hold on, man, because we allow everybody to break down one at a time. In a day and age like now, we still use paper filing.
Yeah, man. The Ministry of Finance are using now. Yeah,
no, so as what I say, a whole heap of thing we need to shed light on, and even if you have a storage where store them thing there, important documents must be safe and have surveillance for sure. So then can't take me for full labor.
But let me tell you, they can find a copy. Easy to find. Customer have a copy of everything.
Alvaro.
So that argument no make no sense.
But not even all of that. Christopher Tufton must have a copy of everything because he must sign off on it.
The minister and the board member they must have a copy of everything.
But the Minister of Finance have to have a copy of everything because they have to sign off on them. So that is rubbish.
Every contract have a contract number. So when the sequence break, I don't know say sequence break.
That's what I want to know. But Varamir, somebody I talk about all fools there, but them full 365 days of the year, so them not have to wait by April 1st.
But Brad, next question, Brad. How do we talk about smart city and yet still we have document or wet up in a flood and we have it documented digitally?
But that's it, not even all of that. How is it that they're capturing persons' information and putting it into NIDS at the ports and the airports? Work out.
Who said in a story? That's how
they want to would have to receive those documents, right?
Of course. But the Ministry of Finance as well, the Finance Minister as well, because who would have signed off on funding for those?
The Ministry of Finance is in a budget that tells us that this project approved and who I contractor do work. Let's say them pay for it. You must can't tell who I contractor do repair work. Because you must pay them, you know. If the ministry not pay you must pay for it out of the revenue. Who you pay for the work?
But not even that. How is it that it did not make frontline news? Breaking news.
The flood are the documents that were destroyed.
But it flood. If it flood, the document must destroy.
And the whole of Papina and them place there, and Kentai and them place there. No, Kentai.
But ask yourself this. Me believe say flood happen for truth, you know. So when the flood happen, yeah man. So when the flood happen, it start the money working at that year. Which part then go work? You send them money their salary. You see, you know?
That's a good question.
But them staff that did there. The staff them are doing filing and sitting there on the computer. So only paper damage, no computer no damage.
Electrical damage. What are the Alvaro? What me I go do you now? What are they now? What me I go do you now? You and Brett and Colin and focus there now. Want to repeat back some of them questions so we can jot it down. Cause them people are really.
The first thing I need to find out. Me believe there is a flood. And if there is a flood, the three greatest flood, how did Yui fix back the problem of not having the flood now? That means it must financed by Yui revenue or through Ministry of Health. Because Yui is a government place and a private place. Oh, it was financed.
May I adopt that one and name the Yui flood I know. That one and name right as so heading the Yui flood.
That is question one. And
first question I know.
Oh, it was financed. What work was paid for? Who paid for it? You are Ministry of
Which work? Which work?
You work if you fix the flood here we flood.
Oh. Me don't want to start with a question, but we can drop it down still. Alright.
Question two. If staff them were working that area during the period of flooding and before the period of when the place flood and the place are repair. Where did those staff go? Is it that they went to and get paid and removed them to another department? What you do with the staff then?
What happened to the staff after the flood? Happened.
But I said to you something to you, Brett. You know
Hold on, Brett. More hear from Brett, man. All right, no question. Critical thinking, rather. Think back.
No.
Staff after
the other question is this. What was the procurement process to bring in whichever assessment team and whichever cleaning team had to come up and clean up all of that muck? How many computers were damaged? process.
The procurement.
Empress, you right too?
Process used after the flood.
Was Jack then part of the cleanup process?
Alvera, I have a very low tolerance for ignorance.
The
so you think your question is stupid?
All right. So next question,
It's
Mr. Collins, what is your question?
Low intelligence.
Please, no disruption in
All
the
right,
class.
I'm sorry.
On, no disruption.
Sorry.
Come on.
Punish me. Come mute your mic.
Yeah, come on. Thank you very much. Mr. Collins, let me hear from your question now.
Yeah, was Jack then part of the cleanup operation? Was Jack then as one of the cleanup company? Or did
Jack
they?
then a part of the clean up company. Okay, Empress, let us hear your question. Come on, Empress.
I do not want to be a contributor to this one. My tolerance is
not
very
a problem,
low.
not a problem, my darling.
Thank you.
Let us go towards Mr. Jamaican Focus. Yeah, we're making a list. We are inviting all critical thinkers to share their views. So Jamaican Focus not here. Alvaro is not there as yet. Brat, if you would like to go ahead and
we left out one other question.
Yeah.
How many computers, how many equipment were damaged? How many filing cabinets with other documents got damaged in that flood?
How many equipment were damaged?
Filing cabinet.
Filing cabinet.
Yeah, because remember, all of those documents, they are alphabetically ordered.
Yeah.
So they're stored alphabetically.
Yeah. So we have anybody in the chat would like to have the chat participating? Do you guys have any important question as what comes to mind when we're talking about this mysterious flood?
I would like to ask something. How many people? How many people watched that PAC meeting yesterday? How many people?
Well on the Empress. Just give me a minute. So to the chat, I'm talking to the chat now. So
to the chat.
For persons that are thinking critical, I want to be a part of the conversation. Now we're talking about the Huey flood that mysteriously came and got rid of all these files and so forth. So I am wondering, I would like to know if you guys have any questions that come to mind. Question time and all. Yeah, any question, it can be from anybody, any realistic question in regards to the flood that contribute in the mysterious disappearance of these files. So, Brad, go ahead. Let me hear from you. If you have any more questions or any more emphasis that you need to place on the situation.
What I want to know. That is what I want to know, because I mean, you have files of the hard copies. Where are the soft copies? How long ago were those documents destroyed? And how is it that it is taking so long?
So another question can be, were both hard and soft copies destroyed of the files?
What was the date and time of these floods?
Okay, thank you, sir. Were the hard and soft copies destroyed?
Someone in the comment section, Sergi, is saying it is the storeroom they say flood out.
Date, hold on, the date and time of flood. Okay, Sergi, so
Sergi said, is the storeroom they say flood out. So the files are mop and bucket. What is man?
Yeah, Colin. When I hear from Empress, when I hear from Empress, when I want to seems unfair, you know.
You're very unfair, but I can work with it. I can work with it. I can work with it. It's water on the duck back. I on the duck's back. I can work with it. No worries.
I don't hear Empress. It seems like you're breaking up.
I'm not breaking up, Bala. I think everybody can hear me.
I'm not hearing you. Empress?
I am hearing you, Bala.
Empress, okay, come like something is wrong with us.
I am hearing you.
We'll have to move on to someone else.
I am hearing you, Bala. I am hearing you.
Oh, something like you're chipping now. Go ahead, Empress. Okay, what's up?
Okay.
Yes, so we're not here
Colin, I'm gonna talk to Colin if you don't mind.
So may I turn enemy now?
No, you're not my enemy. No, not at all. Not at all.
All right, Colin, Empress.
I go talk to Colin.
All right, Empress.
Colin, are you there?
Thank God, brought it up. My better friend.
That's fine. Colin, you see my comment in the chat, calling you a fool. I was laughing when you said, so Empress is gonna say whatever, and then no, Colin, let me tell you something. I am a soul person. I listen. I think critically for myself. I do not wait on people. I do not follow. I'm a born leader. I can tell you that. So for that, when I go on any stage, just like how I'm
this time bigger than a junior.
Bala, I come over here.
Oh, sorry, darling. I thought I was on mute. Sorry, my apologies.
That's okay. I come over here and I enjoy participating. But let me tell you something. For me, I'm gonna say this one more time. Yes, Google. Yes, Google can give you those quick search. Bala, having a company, having multiple companies, we're going to wait until that report comes back on that PAC. A lot of people are going to be ashamed. A lot of people are going to have foot and mouth disease when the report comes back.
Let me tell you who I'm going to be ashamed. Make you answer that for you. Only people and we are cheer for party and diety.
Thank you.
You see the ones.
Thank you.
You see the ones them where burn corruption altogether and now up corruption. Whether corruption is PNP or labor right,
now
and
that
them alone are shame. You see the people and we are pretending and go on like say them a support a particular party when them not support the party there and them are go shame.
So you're going shame because you're hugging up corruption and you're about burning up corruption. The whole Jack then story is a corruption. It's corruption.
It's Jack then. So when I say that from morning, you guys
but why are you talking? But why are you sitting here deflecting?
You guys, all right. I'm calling you attacker still. Go and talk to Colin.
Why are we deflecting from the point that Jack then benefited right now? This morning, the report is, if you didn't know.
So what on it? Empress never there when we are say if I Jack then forget.
No, that's all right. You never there. This morning. You're the country. You can't talk for Jamaica because you don't live there like myself. But I'm a Jamaican, and I think it hurts me because I pay taxes there. If that hurts me, I pay taxes.
Serious, Monsieur. Give me a minute. There. Four at a time. We are dealing in our box today. 4 at a time. 4 companies benefit related. Go ahead. No man, we can't work with that Elia man. That Elia no manners in a man. The man deliberately. The labor right here deliberately send a request and company our box to play. And if you say a good music, he man a play, you know. He man a play. Sure.
What I'm saying, Bola.
Talk to Colin.
I'm sorry. And you are the one that's been disrupting. Okay, sorry. What I'm saying, Colin, I hear you do a good song and dance about the Jack Den situation. But one of the things that I think you should really look at, is
Colin.
Jack Den.
Colin, Empress need without disrespect, you know.
No, I'm not being. I'm not disrespect. I never disrespect.
Sing and dance.
Never disrespect in this space. Never. You're not gonna get that from me. What it is that when I listened yesterday, Colin, to the PAC, I don't know how you can deflect from there is insider source where these people, whether what you call it, UHWI and Jack Den, are in bed with their corruption. You're gonna you guys just talk, it's corruption and we should stamp it out on both sides. And for you to come this morning and to be deflecting, it's disingenuous, Colin, this morning. It is. We're deflecting on. No, the reality of Jack Den benefited from all the spoils of tax. And it's not even tax exemption right now. It's fraud. It is at a point of fraud. So I don't know why we come here and pretending as if this is not fraud. Now, their paperworks are not things, as they try to deflect, talking about papers were missing and all of that. But the bottom line, Jack Den, to which the opposition leader spoke about.
Empress, hold on, Empress. Point of interjection from Brad.
Do me a favor.
Brad, make it quick.
Yeah, the question that I was asking, there are other companies, but we're still hearing about Jack Den. Jack Den is out in the open. Why are persons protecting the other companies, and why it and who in UWHI signed off and facilitated the corruption with Jack Den and the other companies? Why are we only hearing about Jack Den? It's not Jack Den alone, it's other companies. We find that very unfair and very suspicious.
Quiet, Empress.
I am going to tell you respectfully, if that was for me, Bala, I am going to say this, and I'm going to take an exit.
Empress, hold on, Empress.
I'm going to take an exit.
You're much
right
more
now.
hold on, Empress. You're much more intelligent than that. She made a general statement. It was not directed to you.
No, she did not direct at me. My exit is not her. No, my exit is not her, Bala. Absolutely not. No, she didn't say anything that affected me. No, not at all. The reason why I don't, let me tell you something. I can tell everybody here, I do have a legal representative called my niece in Jamaica. I have a legal representative here called Family here in Canada. It's one thing I'm not going to do on any stage. Have my loose lip. Have them to take time that they're not going to charge me, have to take time from their busy schedule to represent me. Now, there are 4 names that were named as per PAC, and Jack Den has been in. Now, the only reason why I do not know the others, I cannot speak who operates, runs them. I don't know. It's all in the open. What I would say, I really don't know anything about them until
Empress, it seems like you choose to know what you want to know.
No, it's not choose to know. What happened? I can go.
But you're trying to convince us that all the companies are
no, and you're misrepresenting me when you say that. I said again, Bola, one more time.
The only good thing I heard you said about this is like it is bigger than tax exemption. It is corruption, and I agree with you with that.
Yes, and what I said.
Yeah, that is the only thing I agree with you.
All 4 companies have enjoy the spoils of taxpayers' money.
Yeah, but you've been here. What on Empress? Remember, say anything we say as big people, and anything I said.
Back it up, but I'm not saying all that.
Anything me say, I can hold accountable for it. And it don't make no sense. You talk, and when you talk, you not talk straight, and people get that type of understanding from you or what you're trying to say, and then you're going to say no, and that you're trying to say. From morning we are here going back and forth. It is to me that you guys are trying to say that we are defending Jack Den. You said it out of your mouth point blank at one point that we are defending Jack Den. And because you're missing the point.
All right.
You're missing the whole point of this conversation. And while you're trying to convince us that, we're saying it doesn't matter who the companies are politically aligned to. You hear we say that, and we're going to say that again. But you're still saying you don't know, so you have selective knowledge. But your knowledge is still implying to us, or indicating to us that soon as make it. All right, focus. Go ahead, focus.
Okay. I'm not finished, Abala. I'm just gonna. I just want to get off the stage respectfully this time now. Bala, what I'm saying, when the PAC, when they asked the acting CEO, when they asked the CEO, the acting one, of the names, he was reluctant, and I was wondering, what the hell are you reluctant? Like, call the names, right? And he called. He said, "Oh, he'd have to seek legal from his legal team." Well, you can see the guy handing him the paper, and he call out the names, right? Call out all 4 names, right? Here, what happened? When they asked him for the question onto the 4, he said, hear what he said. He could speak only on Jack Den. Guys, he could only speak on Jack Den because he's got customs receipts. And therefore, right. So basically, he has not enough information. Might be hiding, might be lying to us. But respectfully, I am going to wait until he gives all that information. The names are out.
So hold on there. People, what Empress is saying is very important. I don't know if she's trying to say them release Jack then because a PNP company and them are with all the other company.
That's actually That's actually misguided from the reality.
How is it misguided?
He was trying to evade giving the other 3 companies.
I was wondering why.
Hold on, you asked me how it's misguided. I'm telling you how. So he was trying to evade giving the other 3 companies' name.
Exactly, which is what they did to begin with. They released only Jack Den's name.
Complete the goddamn sentence.
The whole public knew there were 4 companies, but yet we only heard Jack Den's name being circulated in the public weeks before.
Can I finish the sentence, please? Thank you. Now, what he was saying is that he was trying to avoid the calling the other 3 companies' name. So what he was trying to come up with all of the things in his brain, you could see the wheels spinning in his brain like a lobster, and, like a hamster on a wheel. And what he was saying was that, well, Jack Den, the other company have customs investigation, so we could give you that name. But they're saying, we didn't ask for any in-depth. We just want to know the names of the other 3. You have them. You know them. So give the other 3. Then he said, well, there IC investigation and there's police investigation. So, you could see him just trying his best to avoid giving the other 3 companies' names. So he was just pulling straw out of the hat in trying to avoid giving the other 3 companies' name. Yeah. And then finally him release the name them. That he could have done from the get-go.
All right, Colin. Look, we hear from Brad. Brad call for interjection. Jagai is here. We want to hear from Jagai also.
I'm not talking to the Colin.
Go ahead, focus. Go
ahead. Brad, if you want quick chime in before me, give opportunity.
Thank you very, very much. I've been listening to this whole thing, The female that was talking,
thanks for the clarity, Colin. Thanks for the clarity.
The female that was speaking, she was doing this whole dragon dance. And the dragon head that she chose was Jack Den while hiding the body of the others. And even in an official dragon dance, when the head of the dragon, its costume is removed, you see the rest of the players that are participating in it. But it's Jack Den alone.
All right.
Listen, I don't know who get the idea that any of us on here. I don't get any idea from anybody that I socialize with on a regular basis here on TikTok. We're defending, not from the start and not now. We were never defending Jack Den. Initially, when the name Jack Den started to mention, we pressed on the point that the Auditor General's report did not mention the names. It just said 4 companies. Now that we're finding out that Jack Dennis was a part of the 4
Come
names,
on my side.
and we find out the next 3 company names, we are still of the view that the chips must fall where they may. However, we are not going to stop there. We want to question how it is that Jack Den had that authority to do all of what it did. Yeah, that's what we're here discussing today. So I don't understand how anyone would feel or have the idea. We have been telling you, listen to me.
Hold on the focus. I want to cut you for a brief, not a brief, a quick time.
Yeah, man.
So would that take some question from all the critical thinkers? You did get absent at the moment, so we have 7 questions. So me here, you said something a while ago, which it lead me to put number 8 on the list. Who had more authorities, the UE Hospital or the 4 companies? But different from that, I want you to, while you're talking, before you're done, as me tell you, we are generate a list. We reach number 8 now. We want your other list a very important question or critical question whether have ask in the situation.
Exactly. We need to know what the public needs to know where that is concerned, because anybody who has any sense would know that none of these 4 companies could just go in and do anything without somebody or persons within UE hospital operation structure authorizing all of these things. So we need to know who were the persons or person, if only one person, that authorized all of this. We need to know all of that. Because we can't just left hand say, right, Jack then and name the 3 other companies, even though some people don't want to call the other 3 company, and just left hand Jack then. But before me even get this, me even break my chain of thought, I'm going to say, which side of the aisle were asking these pertinent questions yesterday in our PAAC meeting? Was it the Jamaica Labour Party representatives, or was it the PNP representatives that asked these pertinent questions and pressed for these 4 names that we're now here to discuss? Because surely it wasn't anyone from the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. So I don't understand the hypocrisy. And I wanted to make this point too. The only thing that I learned yesterday from the PAAC meeting was the 4 names. And we have been telling these people, read the report. If they had been reading the report or read the report, they wouldn't be surprised at some of the things that they heard from the PAAC because it's in the report. The only thing I was surprised and happy for were the 4 names. I was already a brisk with all of the happenings based on what was stated in the report.
So what do you have to say about the mysterious flood? Let me not say mysterious flood. What do you have to say about the flood that destroyed, that vandalized the files?
The document, remember the Auditor General will already tell you how much documents are missing. So I'm not surprised. I can't give you a story now, a phony story, said the documents are missing because they flood.
So hold on. So if is a sense that there was flood 3 to 4 times. And one of the questions, this list was generated by me, Alvar, Brett, and Colin. I may add a question for you. So one of the questions are, what happened to the staffs after the flood? What the staff them do? Were the staff laid off? You see me? And next question, what was the procurement process used after the flood? You know? The reconstruction. Another question was Jack then a part of the cleanup company where clean up the UE hospital after the flood? How many equipments were damaged? How many filing cabinets were damaged? Where were the hard copies and the soft copies also destroyed? What was the date and times of this flood? Does the 4 company in the scandal have any power to override the UE? Okay, all right. Focus more. I don't know if you're learning anything, but I just give people some of my question them and some things to consider, cause I think this.
The next one, because I know me busy.
Okay. Seabreeze, where are the big up yourself, Seabreeze? No hear from you.
I laugh at talk about the flood, but one thing I say, you know, the flood, the water.
Can you just drop me if you don't mind? Sorry.
Yeah, man, you can go on now, man. You can go on.
Yeah.
You can go on, man.
I'll come back. No. You and I can never be mad. I'll never be mad. Just drop me, please, my friend. Okay, I'll come back.
Them can't stay in the workshop me there, because I don't keep up with me the ramp.
Series, come on, man.
Yeah, but what me I say, the flood, where you talk about the flood, me think that this Andrew only get you water from and full up with 20 pound buckle of water them from the flood. You don't think so?
Oh, me not think about it that way, but that's why I say some of the time, more than one people can come up with good tasks, because you know what me not think about? Me I think say, me hear people with a little thing what they say, it come like a such man make his storm come go Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth. So me I wonder if I him send the flood go up for you, if you just get rid of the flood them alone and not even no patient or nobody they get affected.
And the staff them in the basement and lay them off and put in
yeah. Special flood.
At that time now when the flood come in, got the staff in my work at the U are fully $20 buckle of water them. So I one of them.
Okay.
So that me I feel you're not talking about the flood.
So them time when the flood, cause one of the question was what happened to the staff? Cause we wonder what happened to the staff. So basically we are get to understand say why the flood and the people them couldn't get for work and them thing there. Andrew they have work for give them for buckle up $20 buckle of water. You know, I could get to serious stuff you can So when I hear from Father Jaga, you know, who could have done right just a whole day because it's a Netflix series on the command. It's a Netflix series on the command to Jamaica Labour Party. It's not funny, I don't know. Yeah. Jaga, where are you?
No, yeah, the only input I put just you know is that the question is asked why the thing wasn't being exposed before. Who did the audit? The Auditor General. That was done at the USWI. It was the Auditor General named for. The Auditor General is the person who has the information. That is the person who should put the information in the space. Because she did the Pamela Monroe, that is the person who did the audit. Why? Because even Jack then was a speculation. People were suspected Jack then based on their political view. But we knew nothing about the rest of persons. So the Auditor General is the person who should put those information in the space. So we don't need to blame nobody else. The Auditor General is the person who did the audit. So she must have a reason when speculation come out that she should be the person that should give all those information. That's all I'm saying.
All right then, Brad.
So me can ask
hold on, Brad raise our hand for your point of view.
Oh, but, yeah, sorry, Brad, yeah.
Okay. 25, you still drunk? For last night, the whole heap of white rum where you drink?
No, sister, you say I am not I don't want to be disrespectful.
No man, it's just a simple question, Papa.
Come on,
it's
man.
Just a simple
the better
question.
Than I ask a pertinent question and you ask me still. What kind of stupidity is that?
Okay. But you know that the sun hot white rum and hot sun no agree.
Don't do that, man. I said the
Breeze, go ahead. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, me, man, I flood me ask Jaga. Jaga, do you ever hear about the flood before?
You know, probably I you drunk. I don't know what me hear about flood.
You say the Auditor General. So you expect man if you audit something whenever happen? I mean, hear about it. Say, come actually paper them needing now, then say flood, come and take them away. Or Melissa.
Mighty God. The Auditor General did that audit and the USWI. He gives the information that fingered 4 companies. All I'm saying, the information that we need should be presented by the Auditor General. That's all I'm saying. What me say wrong?
All right, you know something wrong, my boss. The question I'm gonna ask is if you ever hear about the flood where damage the fires in Upper UAE. Yes or no? You ever hear about it?
No, me no hear about no. Me no know.
No, that if you say, man, you know, say a bag of this and not answer the question.
That is a separate question, you know, because I only responding to the question that young lady asked.
So is it that you tell him say you now want to answer the question there?
No, man,
you tell him say you don't
no,
hear?
but that question come after, you know. I was responding earlier to the conversation.
Oh, you're not really labor right then, man. Because at 3 times, then say flood up, and you should have know what go on. You not follow what go on.
3 times. I don't know when I talk about, man. But flood happen.
No, man, I think of your thing with the pan, bro. A real thing, bro. I all the sound are real. All the sound.
Conversation. Behind the life, I have no information.
No, so which part me heard from? Me
no know.
All right. Did you watch the PAAC meeting?
Not in total. No, me never watched it in total.
So that's how we get it from, bro. It was said in the meeting.
But listen, I'm not even disputing what I said.
No, so you think you say here upon the program. So you think me or nobody over here make it up?
No, what should I say? No, you hear me hearing?
Yeah, but when I say in a real
no, but me say me never listen to PAC because I'm busy.
Yeah, you too. Una busy one year,
No, man. We just never listen.
We're going to move on to Colin, then we take somebody else. I say that all already wants to stay, but don't move. Probably I want to sit else. But them people pinpoint what they want to hear. Colin, you're about. Nothing for your take conversation. Because first, him not hear about the flood, but still him can't say, yo, that sounds strange. Go ahead, Colin.
Move to someone else. I'll be right back.
All right, bro. Who else is here? Brett, turn on your talker phone, Brett. You're mute. Tafari, you want to go on my G?
Sorry, I'm mute by myself. You know the reason why I asked that question? I asked the question because of the whole flood story with the 22 files. Said the AG didn't get those 22 files. What is she going to do an audit on? That's why I'm asked Jagai if he's still drunk at 12 o'clock here. So I wasn't being rude. So if you take offense to it, boy, I just saw it go.
But people for real, yo, in Netflix series with labor rights and the whole gang, then it never seems to amaze me.
All of them do a flight green with the documents. Them do a flight green. Documents disappear, but money well spent.
Judge.
You understand? She can't audit what she didn't get. If the people, let me say, the files them wash away by the great flood of Noah. Why? I don't know. They look like them should have waited for the white dove to save the file them.
But it was also reported in the press. So what Jagai, I guess him only come to Bala to hear the news. I guess so.
Yeah.
But then again, him look like him come over here like to get truthful information because obviously Liver Right Live now give him
I hear about the great flood that mash up you.
Him now get what him need over the Liver Right Live then. Him now get what him need. Your drugs addictive, ballers. Them have to reach over here and get some.
Sorry, Dean, but if you realize, Jagai ran up in the box to say that, you can't blame anyone but the Auditor General because she is the one who did not mention the other names. How is she going to mention something that she did not receive?
First set of people missing blame and discredit the Auditor General.
Not only that, Baller, you don't see how Empress pretend as if she not trying to change the narrative about they have only information on Jack then. So all of a sudden now the other companies go they disappear off the map. And clearly she forgot. And that is why I love when Alvaro and her go at it sometime. Because remember, Jack then was never mentioned by the Auditor General no time at all, But they all got that name for some strange reason. They got that name and them started to do them thing all over the place. Yeah, Jack.
That was the first name that was released from day one.
The first name released by the Liberals. That the Auditor General, they released a name there, right?
Yep.
And them know
Everybody
everything.
here Jack name a call before everything.
Before everything.
This
and then now when the other 3 names come out now, nobody interested to hear about who the other companies are. All I'm interested in is the one that is supposedly connected to the People's National Party through a member of parliament.
But
And they keep forgetting that if Jack then gets, which a matter of fact I am told that Jack then has a contract with the university, and I'm thinking that if under the Labour government Jack then have a contract with the university, under the Labour government Christopher Tufton is in charge of the ministry. What is the problem? Who is ultimately in charge? What is the problem? It's like Christopher Tufton don't exist. It's not him, is the minister in charge. Not him appoint the chairman and the board who oversee everything. Not him do all of them something there. All of a sudden them get dumb and forget and forget what them did. What them did do.
Tap up the screen there my side.
Anyways. I'm mute for now.
All right, Dean. Big up yourself. Dean, move for now. Jagai, I understand you come up here, so nobody now rush it talk about. So
I'm here, but here now. It's when I come on the platform, I'm a kind of fun guy. I'm not really in the kind of addictive and descriptive about person. I never did that to anyone.
Yeah. True. Sorry about that. I apologize.
I not go on nobody platform and do that. I always respect the people.
No, I don't like that you I never come over here and do that for you. That's true. My apologies. I always tell my people them say, but so some of the time, a female them sassy, man. So,
yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that. Nobody say that. Can be joke out that.
People.
It's okay.
Like we move forward and show respect. And the man I elder to say that just the reason we are reading.
Yeah, the elder man, we must respect each other.
It might not be intentionally rude because as we frag say what joke here, you know.
But if you know
my apologies.
Man try to beat me sometime, I mean I really make a show, right? You can't just understand.
Alright. But what me I say still, you know find it strange. Fear say we have a massive flood like that for about 3 times and even you not hear about it. Like you as a man when me think say is an invested person based on way. Me never go say you're invested in a labor right. You know, me not go label you politically. No, I say you sound like a man where interested in that country.
Yeah man. Which is
you see me? So if you're interested in your country, me I go say you're a patriot then. Alright. So you know think it's kind of strange or bizarre for a patriot like you. We have 3 major flooding where damage the UE and important files, the files cabinet in particular.
About which period of time? Just ask that. No, me just hear this, you know. I told you guys last night. I will give my opinion on the situation, but me not go.
What may I say is, I can probably even pull up the brother name was said and a discussion of one PSC meeting that was said. If you believe, say,
so who's that? What is he from the Auditor General Department?
The Auditor General
Department. May I ask the person that was in PSC was from the Auditor General's Department?
The Auditor General was there.
Okay.
Yep. So we talk or don't can say a PNP.
No, but me not deny, me not challenge nobody for information, me not you know.
Alright, like how you know, like how me not in something. Like how me can pull up a receipt figure now. If you go search, you will find exchange. Make we use the word if. If I say go, you will find exchange.
If that is, but the big word is if. Yes.
No, bro, it's factual, bro.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
then no, come on.
I'm a labor, right? Me not understand.
No
Me not understand how to say what I mean.
better than that, man. We are reason good. If you say,
Yeah, but me I try to say, I don't mean alone. I big something keep on the PAC meeting. Me tune in and I watch him meeting. Some of know you see I watch him meeting.
I am not.
Only some. Well, I know. Only thing some people get from the meeting say, a Jack Den are the corrupted company and all 4 companies are linked under Jack Den. That's how enough labor right get. But people not even hear. People never even hear say, you have. All right, Brad. Brad, you want to say something before you cut? People never hear. Say you ever have a flood in the first place.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, Jagai.
Yeah, man. So what? So who exposed that the flood impact the information?
My brother named Buckridge.
Yes, the question I asked is he from the Auditor General Department, because the Auditor General was the person who did the
No, he's not. I'm gonna tell you where he's from. I go Google it and tell you where he's from.
Let me ask, man. Come over here, so me can't reason from the point of view.
Say, oh, no, listen for here, oh, no, one here. When
no, man, that's but I'm being honest. I never hear. I mean, I ask.
Focus. How this better statement? You know the better name?
Because you say listen, you don't know who.
The brother one named Buckridge. You might ask if
he's from the Auditor General Department. Me don't know.
I think he's from UE. I think he's a part of the
board. Right. During the public accounts meeting, well on the Jagai. And listen now, during the public accounts meeting on March 31st, 2026, several startling revelations were made regarding missing files at the university hospital. You understand? The mysterious flood. The most controversial statement came from UHWI's Senior Director of Public Procurement, Ainsworth Buckridge. So that's supposed to answer your question.
Okay.
Ainsworth Buckridge, Senior Director of Public Procurement, regarding 51 missing contract files valued at approximately 521 million. So here what Buckridge say now. Buckridge told the committee that the standard filing procedures were not followed before his return to the department, and he understood that the storage area where these files should have been kept had flooded at least twice or 3 times due to heavy rainfall. Okay.
All right. You want my honest opinion on that? He said he wasn't there.
No, sir. Well, I'm a Jagai. As a labor, right?
No, man, you tell labor, right?
Don't say honest opinion.
No, but
just say if you share your opinion.
No, but you know. But me can't give me honest opinion. No matter be.
No, just say opinion.
So when you give your opinion, it's not honest.
Yeah, but you don't know what I mean.
No, come on, man. I do that. Listen,
just like how you guys don't know what the meaning of accountability, but
somebody was left in charge. Somebody was left in charge, and whoever that person is should give account. And if the evidence point to them, they should be sent to prison. Whoever that is.
Sent to prison for what?
Then no, if
flooding.
No, not for the flooding.
No, not jumping gun, man. Not jumping gun.
That is no.
I couldn't reach now, man. Not
no,
jumping
man.
gun, man.
Listen what me I say. In this day we're living in. In this year we're living in.
No, I hear you talk about
we not have no hard copy. You might have hard copy, yes, but we not the age, a technological age we living in, bro. Information.
Oh, so you know what I question I ask you.
Yeah.
So you know what I want to request? Oh, you did there, listen.
Oh God, man, come on, boy, listen, man. Then
okay.
That's a hard copy alone. You talk about flood.
Okay. So yes, it's false. They're within that statement, then.
No, but I say,
Anyway, whether flood or not,
so he was not there. So me I say, but when him left, somebody must be in charge.
Yeah. So the fact that them file the reason for the disappearance of the file or the explanation, do you agree that it's nonsensical?
Me can't use the word nonsensical yet.
My standing point is the flood is mysterious, but you are trying to say even if him never did it, there's somebody to take accountability.
Yes.
So basically, me I say the same thing.
We are taking words now. Because that him said. Because we don't have more information, so we are based on what him said, but somebody must be left in charge. So if him go take the go down, somebody else go take it. Me not defend no party as now. If something go wrong, somebody must be charged. Not simple that me I say.
So when you come on to the reason now. So when you come on to your reason now. So me ask about the flood, but me don't know if you don't want give me an honest opinion on the flood as I said. I
can't give an honest opinion because I not total information. How that flood come and when that flood.
But me say still, whether I have total information or not, if we have such a major flood, we destroy one of the major hospitals in Jamaica, it would have been something to talk about, and we see less than that to talk about on news.
You're correct.
So, I think it is a mystery flood.
I say same thing, you know, that's not different. But that's not different.
I say it's a mystery flood, so but when I say
huh? Me not hear about that flood.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
so,
what that me say?
While me can't say a liar true if it happened 3 times or not. Then. I am saying, in this day and age again, you ask the question because we did ask because I say you pay attention. In this day and age, past the flood now, we don't have the digital system or written
then a must, man.
Digital copies, hard copies and soft copies.
Dopey story that.
So all these files mysteriously get damaged by one flood. So what happened to the people? No staff not get affected during that period of flooding there? A major flood that, you know.
Without more information, in my opinion, it's dopey story. Get more, that's a dopey story.
Dopey story if you are keeping a Labour Party, my brother.
No, man, no Labour Party thing here. We don't reach a Labour yet. You see, here the problem over the years. We
Jagai, we're not praise still in a Jagai. This bigger than the 4 company them in a people. We're not chat about the 4 company.
But Bala, you make them company.
Because people who don't understand and make it sound like these 4 company can hold you as a puppet and a string and pull card and go do this and go do that.
Let me say something to you. Let me say the poor company were really compromising in this situation. Without that loophole existed at the USWI, you know, that could happen now. So the loophole exists at the USWI this, for that to happen. Make us say true.
Finally, somebody talk something where when I labor right then, so we have sense.
What do you mean by that?
Finally. Don't know you only somebody me ever talk it don't make sense on the topic.
No, but you see, you always ask me as a different thing when me challenge you sometimes and sometimes.
No, but if you bro, me can't take program, you know. If me see with my and she say, yo, no man can come to me say, you know, say Jagai you idiot. I'm a jump up and say, Jagai you idiot for true, man. And when you ask me say, why me say Jagai you idiot? Me I go say I true me here, my bridging, my bonafide bridging say. That makes no sense. But me see you say something where for with upon the topic, I are the only labor right me here where say. Well, you say more than one thing will make sense. But I don't know how deep. I don't know how deep your meds when they say these things, you know. Because me know say labor right afraid of the truth for one particular reason. Because if they talk the truth, it will expose them.
Look
so
at
you said something a while ago when I agree with and I think it's true. You see?
Look at it this way. I might support the Labour Party, but that doesn't mean me support corruption.
Yeah.
You get that apart straight?
And don't spread the narrative.
You can't disagree with my political view, you know. But when the facts is clear, what reason will I have to do that, bro? Jamaica, I'm living now. So whatever happen here impact me, you know.
Take time to ask you, if I say anything too tough, they might ban you from their circle.
But
take time to
with me, because me not beg nobody nothing, me can't buy me dinner. No, you can share this man.
Take time to, man. All right. That guy, don't move. We want to hear from Brett and then we forward back to you. And then we hear from C-Views and Focus. Mute your mic a little bit there, Brett. All right, Brett, not ready yet. Sea-Breeze. Who is...
Move on to Sea-Breeze, Bala. Sorry.
Phone is over here, sir. Another phone. Yeah, tomorrow, you have to be up on the card about like run the choose about it. Thanks, Brad. Yeah.
Bala, what's up?
What's going on? I did everything up. Yeah, we did talk about all our work going, you know, we know you're busy at work from man and sitting on that time. You send off.
Send off.
When I time you open your box, I don't even know. Me have to take you. Yeah.
How comes?
Like you just squeeze up and dial off, you know? I don't know if you hear from morning. Neighbor, them a try, I say. All 4 companies aligned to Jacqueline. So let me ask you now, Anash, like already in our box. So if none of them company aligned to PNP, are you gonna defend them or are you gonna beat them, Anash?
Comrades are not like that. We call a spade, and if they're involved,
Madam, I ask about comrade, I ask about you, more here.
No, but me I tell you, say, I'm a comrade, and if they're comrade and if they're involved, I think they should deal with it accordingly. The way it should be dealt with. Corruption is corruption. It doesn't matter who it is.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I wish all self forward up here. So, tap up the screen on my side. Tap up the screen on my side. So while them a come over here and I try deflect and I try talk about afternoon. Well on them, my friend. Mute my mic like a bit. So after them there, I come up and I talk. And yeah. Soon come to them, my friend. After them forward up, we are not, Terry, you remember, hashtag, we are not the same. Hashtag, they're not like us. They're not like us. You know anything goes so.
Right, they're not like us. We speak truth and we give punishment where punishment is due.
Yeah. So while them over here and here we are talking about the whole situation and I say, oh, we not do thing there. We know we are there defend Jack then. Oh me want somebody one labor right or one PNP now. Give me a good reason why me would I defend Jack then if Jack then involved in a corruption. One dunce man, fully active, everything good fam. Yeah man, I wanna know why me would have me even know you own of Jack then. I've never supported benefited from Jack then. Why would I there so I support corruption when now benefit me any at all or benefit the people of Jamaica. It only a take from us, it only a deprive us. One good reason. Jack then could have be PNP little more. From a corruption for go weed them out.
Exactly.
And this is where all our labor right them need to practice. And PNP don't need to talk up more to set an example for them. Don't stay like the labor rights them when no matter where the labor right them are going with. If you got Ministry of Education, allegation, corruption allegation. Ministry of Agriculture, same thing. Ministry of Health, same thing. Everywhere you go in a Labour Party is corruption. And then when you look at these, you never hear these labor rights. Say, yo, Andrew, if sitting goes off it, you weed them out. No.
But Bala, what I noticed, they're not talking about Donovan and the many corruption that his name is mentioning. All they're doing now is talking about Jack then. You see how the man fear?
But Anash, the next, I Colin me a wait for forward no, cause Colin have a strong point, you know. I remember it, you know, this morning me and the general reason about the rosy situation. Because this rosy situation it just become fresh, you know. You see me? We not top chat about it, you know, 2 topic feed in a short boss, big up yourself as a step in, you see. We have to talk about the rosy situation same way. Because all we can see a scandal and corruption when it comes on to Labour Party. How if you ignore it? I just say a regular thing and normalize it. No, we not normalize. And if Jack then or any PNP involved in a UE thing, we can't tell you, all who are dieted PNP, you can pack up on the back and sing on a song and leave this platform when time ready for beat, because I'm not going to hate me too. Corruption spell one way. One way corruption spell.
Yeah, you have to beat them, brother.
Alright.
You have to
One
beat
way
them.
corruption
This
spell.
one I drive. Yes.
Yeah, when we come with say we are kick down corruption door.
The Labour they need to practice that. Because me pass on live and hear them say, oh, them loyalty is with the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew only son and wife.
Yeah, me hear you are talking, but Bala. Oh, me just see what you for the Bala. 2 times now me hear you say somebody say them are gonna spit in your face. That's true? You go on one live and somebody say that?
Yeah. I go over Madam Speaker live. And as me go in her live, me see somebody text and say, Madam Speaker Bala there. She never say nothing still, but you know me even want to talk about some people for getting relevance. And we not follow up girl pick my friend. We not do like some boy. We have baby strength and woman strength. We are gonna lap fractal and chat and beat up them gun with girl pitney. Me patient somewhat for talk to the laborers and them foolish.
But then out of that, when you come and feel like look how you tolerate them and look how you tell we how we leave them alone.
Even since the Madam Speaker company live 2 times for the day. And I call I go say to me say, Bala, how comes you need to come upon some people like man. We don't see upon nobody like man.
And there's some here when you tell him say me the funny.
No man, Anash. In a real life, I see him code we live by car. We know say everybody bad, so guess what? We're not stray. We go upon mutual grounds where a man have to defend himself, you know? We not stray for some boy have you up and over with this way. If you understand what I say. So therefore I just keep myself to myself. Cause them a try to throw we off, you know. You see me? Them a try to throw we off all. Now that we start chat about the US saga now when them see when my friend Empress see we have beat down in her skin and go down in her UE thing discussion, she start talk about Rosie and Empress. Over here try to get you to stop chat about Rosie.
I'll Empress to go it too.
Empress over here try to get you to chat about Rosie. Now she talk about Rosie, you know. Joanne, what's up?
I love this. You love this color, thank you. What unit are you there? Where do you see?
Top of the screen there, my side. Top of the screen there.
Oh, give me the...
Yeah, everybody are going, you know.
Oh, I'm tired.
Baby, Bobby King, where are you?
Known my comrades and bless up.
Where are you,
DJ, me a born comrade, and let me tell you something. You will support Mr. Pilper, Dr. Pilper. We here don't support him. So when you come say 4-term loading, you support corruption up to your head top. You make corruption blind you. And through that, through you a benefit. 10,000 other Jamaicans ain't gonna benefit because of you and Dr. Pilper. You understand me? Me don't support that. God bless Daddy Michael Manley. Daddy Michael Manley said we must be self-reliance. And they never take it. And run to Siaga. Siaga is the only prime minister we're bringing in a foreign agent for destabilize him country and undermine we. You understand me? So you young, you don't know what I go on. Wait, and granny used to say, I don't go it a go, I come it a come. Afternoon again, my comrades. One love, one mark golden every time.
So Bobby, you know, I see I got episode I play out again. I see I got episode I play again and again and again.
Put up my saddle for me there, please.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Brad, turn on the talkerphone. I'm going to hear from Miss Sadler. Miss Sadler now always there in the box. Go ahead, Miss Sadler.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Bala, good afternoon. You know, I don't come on your platform a lot. But
people,
I am here.
Some art me and some rose, no? Please. Yeah.
I am here. I work with the UWI. And their procurement policy is that over a certain amount, it has to go to the MOHW. Certain millions has to be signed off by even somebody from the ministry. So it's normally sent over a certain amount, you know, let's get this. Over a certain amount has to be sent to the ministry. The quotation is sent, they will sign it, and the PO sent back, and the PO generated. And the PO is then sent, the goods acquired, invoice given, and the invoice is paid via the MOHW. Right? Mm-hmm. So for those persons that are not of faith with procurement policy, let me just put that out there, that over a certain amount, it generates, because first of all, you have to get 3 quotations before you can even think about anything. 3 quotations. And you know, you always go with the lowest one. Sometimes you may go with the more expensive one because of the value of the goods.
Mm-hmm.
It may be the same goods, but this one will be off. And you deal with medicine. So you know you have to go with the best. Right? You can't go with mediocrity. You have to go with the best.
Yeah,
and the best is sometimes expensive. It's sometimes expensive. But you want the best for your clients, you want the best for the patient. So you go with it. So for people that are not of faith with procurement policies, I ask that you not say anything, because first of all, for the auditor general to come in, there had to be a breach in the procurement policy. The procedure was breached at some point. Something was sent, and it never. A red flag was waved, right? So something right here, so right. And if it's the case wherein it is breached, and the breach was allowed to continue, then you know indirectly, so something fishy is there, don't it? It's like it has lent somebody your card. You something where you go for buy medication, your health card, and you get some medication. But then somebody that say, no man, you not have that condition here, so why you need this medication?
I could say we can get some good sensible reason for one strong, profound labor, because I think we always send some weakling. Because we talk about Jack then, Mr. Chuck Finley. Yeah, because we are here say Jack then linked to PNP.
So
yeah, go on, Miss Paula.
And Jack then is not linked to PNP.
Yeah, pull up in our box. Him pull up in our box.
Is a MP.
Go on, Miss Paula.
Let me say this conversation is worth having. Where you say Jack then is not linked to PNP, just a chairman is a PNP.
Yes.
And that they make it linked to PNP.
Then in what way now? PNP have shares in a Jack then?
Who is the owner of Jack?
May I ask you a question? I ask you the entity PNP, does it have shares in Jack then?
Oh, but Andrew Company is owned by the Labour Party.
I'm asking.
Bala, this conversation is not even worth starting.
Come on, man.
No, this conversation
answer the question. You know, can't reason with you, man. Where you run from, man? Don't
I got me, so why you run?
No run, man.
Reasoning, my brother.
No run, then you know, can't bring her to your level. Don't run, man. Take your time, man. No,
but him can't bring me to female level.
You're the lady I did. Yo, no, me shame on her, bro. My shame on
No, because if tomorrow morning,
that is something that's fly over enough of us said, and even myself.
Bala.
Some emphasis on that for me. What you say a while ago, Miss Bala, please.
Bala.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, break up the Miss Bala. Yeah, break up. We now hear you.
I asked that question. If him is expelled from the PNP, but within business, isn't he going with him?
Yeah, that break up a while ago. And most of it I said that break up.
And if the labor right
question I ask,
labor entity become with the Labour Party.
No, yeah, God, I know, yeah, break up.
Can I say something, Bala?
Yeah, Jagai.
All right.
Miss Paula, you signal gone. When I hear nothing, you answer Miss Paula.
I mean, I have an issue whether you want to say it's not legal or not. I was on T-Breeze. I don't know.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, I hear you.
No. The signal bar up on red. So each time we say you hear me, you're gone. You're chippy, you're in and out.
All right. Can I say, let me say something now. Last night I was on T-Breeze's platform. Alvaro was trying to link a company that's in Central Kingston to the Jamaica Labour Party based on the fact that it was situated in Central Kingston. That was what Alvaro was trying to do, you know.
Yeah, so, sure.
Yeah, man.
I don't think Alvaro is so malicious. No.
I'm not going to use the word malicious. I don't know what was his intention.
Yeah, but that would have been more than malicious, bro.
Jagai, don't tell me like
come on a public platform. If Alvaro come on a public platform and say something like that, it is more than malicious.
I like Alvaro always having in receipt, and Alvaro did not say that.
We know better
not say that.
Jagai, I'm still here, you know. Remember, I'm still here.
But me use your name.
Yes, but remember, I'm still here. But you need to fix it properly. A
company that started from 19...
Hold on. Use the comment section to ask for a point of interjection.
Sorry.
Something really quick there. Brat wants to say something really quick.
So, thank you very much. Jagai. First thing first, this is Alvaro we're speaking about.
And why I'm waiting till Alvaro left before you start accuse Alvaro?
But no, man, I guess what she just said.
Okay, Alvaro
me let's have a reason based on what Alvaro said last night.
Hold on. That is a red herring. And Alvaro, don't run red herring.
So come up and say, the fact that Dennis Gordon is a part of the PNP, it is linked to the PNP. The lady said, no. I'm saying to you that Alvaro was trying to link a company in Central Kingston started in 1969.
Jagai, let us not do the back and forth. Alvaro asked the question, who owned the company?
He said it was somebody's name Manley. He read it out.
Alvaro asked the question, who owned the company? Alvaro, listen. Alvaro could never have asked any question to try and link the company to the Jamaica Labour Party because it is a registered company to Jamaica Labour Party. Jagai, may I go stand up on the ill panda 1 year. Don't tell no entrepreneur Alvaro because we all know how Alvaro operates.
Let me tell you a question I asked me. It take a while.
Live to Alvaro. Share live to Alvaro people. Or somebody up on the live call Alvaro and tell him to join.
Put out the address.
Don't run him down, Brad.
He put out the address. Put out the address. And he said to me, do you know where this is?
Somebody contact Alvaro.
He said, no. He said, you know where this is? This is in Central Kingston.
So Jagai, hold on. What was he talking about? The guy who for name he did call? Company.
He said the company is connected to the Labour Party based on the fact that
hello. Stop. It was my platform. I got the screen record and you will stop it, man.
Then play it now.
Right? You will stop it. You will stop it, man.
Play the screen record. Play it.
He did not say that, Jagai.
No, but me say have this screen record.
Jagai, we was talking about Donovan, right? And he's one company, and he said, if you know his company there. Was he talking about JLP Labour Party?
Yes.
Listen, man, let me tell you to stop from doing it, you know. I told you stop doing it, man. Stop.
Let me tell you what he said.
Stop it, man.
When Maggie roll up, he said, I am not connecting the dots. Then start to explain to me now and tell me what the company. And then he must say, if you connect it, so I ask him, how you connect this to the JLP?
Jagai, hold on,
platform.
Jagai, 1 minute, Jagai.
Because you could never connect with what I show you. So I'm leaving the platform.
That's what he showed me, though.
Alright, moderator, mute them for me there, I'm trying to say something there, because they can't hear. So mute them for me there, moderator, I'm trying to say something there. So we gone past the Alvaro reason there now. Come back to reality. Come back to the reality. I don't want you bring up Alvaro like you're smart. Like somebody at cheer and yeah man, my sister, yeah, throw them off, you know, man. I rate you go over there, go throw them off, you know. No, come back at Yui and the flood, the great flood at Yui, where they know they up there and protect his staff them from Washway. And yeah, come back to that. And Rosie, yeah. When Alvaro come, I send call Alvaro. I'll go Alvaro shall, cause anybody who know Alvaro, know that Alvaro is not that irresponsible to make reckless statements like that. So we're not gonna argue with them. We are sending for Alvaro. Let's talk about yeah. We could come back on the issue, the whole Jack then Yui scandal. Come on. Pick up from there. Oh, Jagai come like say, non member of unmute the mic. Jagai, unmute. Unmute Jagai. Jagai. Them always, what do you ask Jagai, you know, if you want to talk about Rosie, you know? Jagai said, no, I don't want to talk about Rosie. No, we are talking about you, man, nah, make no sense. Jagai. Chuck Finley come a while ago and run when you not get to spread the narrative when you want to spread, yo.
I think I might have muted you.
Yeah, Jagai, she muted you by accident.
Unmute your mic, Jagai. I was trying to unmute you, but mute you instead, so I'm sorry about that.
Nah, yeah, I gotta move on from Jagai, you know. I have to move on from Jagai, right? Brad, you want to take the floor? I'm slightly preoccupied. You want to take the floor, Brad?
What Auntie Paula was, the point that Auntie Paula was speaking, Auntie Paula was pointing out the fact that, yes, while the owner for Jack then is a part of the People's National Party, Jack then is not tied to the People's National Party. And that is the point that she was making. While Donovan Williams, whatever company he has, and while he is a part of the Jamaica Labour Party, his company is not registered to the Jamaica Labour Party. And to try and insinuate anything other than that, it's just ludicrous. So I don't know what it is that Jagai was trying to allude to. I honestly don't. I don't. And I'm going to say this again. Yes, we hear Jack Den name in the foolishness. They're involved in it. But there are other companies as well. Why are they hiding them? And Jack Den is not in charge of UWI Hospital. It must have been an executive at the UWI Hospital who signed off on those accounts, those transactions. And nobody cannot tell me that Christopher Tufnan did not know anything about it. And if it is that he's going to stick out his neck and say he did not know anything about it, then he's incompetent and he needs to step away from his duties because he's incompetent, or it is that he's just allowing the foolishness to go on while in turn a blind eye. So while Jack Den is at fault, UWI is at fault as well. And why are the other companies being shielded? Why is it that we can't hear what is happening? As it is, the bathroom at UWI Hospital, the face base pop down. And when I say pop down, I mean pop down. It crack. It slants one side like when bird have one wing. All of those monies, they buying this, they buying that, and then they sell it back to the hospital 3 times. But at the very same time, UWI flood out, was able to be flooded all at 3 times, and the bathroom is in a deplorable condition. What is happening? But again, I'm going to say they're using Jack Den for the head of the lion dance. Who are the other participants and who is the organizer? Who is not innocent? The health minister is not innocent either. So there's more than one party. So call everybody name and stop me the excuse to say, oh, the dog ate their homework. It cannot work. Let the chips fall where they may.
No joke, brother.
Can I say something?
Jagai, yeah, go ahead, Jagai.
When I come on the platform, did you hear me at any attempt to discuss that then? Minister asked the young lady a question. I didn't. All I'm saying, Alvar was trying to tie the company that started from 1959 to the Labour Party because the lady previously said Delhi Scott is not tied to the PNP, which I can agree.
No, Jagai, you come back and say it again. Please do not.
What did I say? What me say a while ago, you understand, sister?
About Alvaro. You're saying that Alvaro tried to tie a company to the Jamaican.
I'm a debate, I'm a discussion. No, you go tell me, you know, were you listening?
Jagai, he did not. That is not what he did.
What was he saying then? Tell me, based on understanding. Tell me why I'm saying.
He asked you
by bringing the company into the situation. What was he saying? I him bring it now.
Down to, and then he asked you, where is the company?
Yes. And what does what matter though?
Hold on a little bit.
The location. What does the location of the company have to do anything with the
Labour Party is located downtown, Jagai?
Does the location have anything to do with the Labour Party?
Oh, so Jamaica Labour Party located downtown?
This company started from 1959. It was moved there since 2016.
Jagai.
I'll ask you a question. This company started from, this information came from Alvaro. The fact that it's located down there, is it tied to the, where does that then located?
You are trying to argue the fact on where the company is located. And
I know me and Alvaro put that in our space.
Alvaro, Alvaro,
Why did that not me? I didn't know about this company.
I am asking you if the Jamaica Labour Party head office is located downtown. That's all I'm asking you.
Go somewhere else to talk about Labour Party head office. What's the point of saying that?
I asked if the head office is downtown. Why are you trying to tell a lie on Alvaro? That's trying to
Galaxy 35 at a ring.
All right, Bala, just quickly change something.
What on the territory? What on?
Me have to talk around. I work me day. Me just tell you say Jaga got it wrong because Alvaro was talking about the one of the other one of the company that name that is on King Street. That is the one that Alvaro was referring to. That is in New Kingston.
Got me a say.
2 King Street.
Got me a
not
say.
Jack then. Not Jack then.
But you never said that then, sister.
Because I was there last night when they did the argument.
I did not say that then.
I think this thing with Jagai and Alvaro.
You know, Alvaro.
Again, man. Because I don't know what the confusion with the way Alvaro say. I send call Alvaro. I tell her, say, wait till Alvaro forward. Brad, did you finish make your point with us before you get a call?
Yes, I've finished. I'm just telling him don't tell no Antoine and Alvaro.
Jagai, so finish what you say, Jagai. Move on from the Alvaro point, please. When Alvaro there, can call Alvaro name in there. Jagai, unmute your mic. I hear a time, you know. You know what seems unfair, no say I only labor right there, but we hear what you did now. People tap up the screen now, because last thing we have talked about them, we finish up with Rosie. Because we have we don't hear nothing new about Rosie, of course. We have no recordings to play.
So, Bala.
Yeah.
So the company them are from that then, right? You said them never want to call out 3 names, is that right? Or 2? 2 names?
Then call 4 names.
Right. And then
but first them only call Jack then name, they never want to release the other 3.
Right. So you see the other 3 now and what wasn't one releasing? That's what Alvaro do some research from last night. And leave it right there. That's
Wisdom.
Right. So Jagai, the reason is Alvaro, please just stop misleading the platform and people.
Me ask a question, see
Bala just leave it, you know. Bala just
I'm tell him them. Supreme Land Service.
Thank you.
The Willman Company.
Thank you.
And Jack Denner one and the other one which are the medics.
Thank you. All right. Well, move on now. That's
it. We hear the name. We hear the name them, man. We can't tell you.
That's what Alvaro found last night and was going. So I know Jagai not get it. So just leave it there now. Thank you. You not get it. So I missed it after like you just not get it.
Jagai, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, Jagai. Unmute your mic. 1 minute. What you think about you must look into it by now, you know. And if you're not looking into it by now, I know say one of the labor right platform when you pull up on, you must hear them talk about it. What is your views on the Rosie situation up to this point? Jagai, unmute your mic, my boss.
I said the same thing on CB's platform last night. What Rosie said, not what Rosie said, me not have no opinion to say a liar too, because I understand the politics. I've been in politics long enough to understand. It's 63 constituencies have situation like those. The only difference is Rosie own. It is in the public. That's the only difference. She have issue with the MP. We are people. We are dealing with enough. People have differences. Me understand everything what she said. Now, if when the wash come out and Williams, we find Williams guilty of something, yes, then we deal with him. But we don't know up to now. We are speculating up to now. Me not defend him.
So the part in the Rosie talk about people that get burn out.
Yes, but listen, that's what Rosie say. Make we have some evidence, man. Because labor rights are a lot of things we don't know, you know.
So you hear the part
somebody say
Rosie said them take 20 million.
Yeah, yes, road. All our road is here. Me not hear all, but me I go accept you say now. Let it come out in the wash.
You remember say we see on news say what if a fire that go on them place if it's true?
Yeah man, they fire not go on so about that. Fire not go on all about. Fire not go on even tide all about.
No man, you have to even tide a long time sitting there man.
We are talking about fire. Then the past.
We have to go back there, so we are talking about now.
Pass you talk about
recent times.
Me know about say you gotta go on down there for true. Me say pass. I pass you talk about it, so you can't tell me how far.
We talk about recent times.
Me know about one.
Well, the road boy, where are you, my boss? I'm fair when I box along, I'm gonna see. Jagger, beg you a minute, my boss. Road boy. I missed it. That's when they come up, boy. So nothing what Rose is saying I put into consideration, Jagger. You don't wonder how.
But you never hear me again. You
don't wonder how Raytown I get hurricane money on the people in my Westmoreland still on a roof.
Listen, me don't know what my Raytown is, because me have a lot to live at Kingston, live up in a
But you say you know how politics run.
No, but listen, me I say.
You have understanding.
Listen, I say. Me have a lot to live at Mona, and she say, post house was damaged there. So me can't argue about what my Raytown. I don't know. Up where me live at southeast now, the damage is not major like in the western side. A few houses get damaged and the government still deal with them too. So me can't argue that because people get damaged at Clarendon, people get damaged at St. Mary. So all about people get damaged.
So how comes is it that Rosie accusation I say the people them forget 20 million, $2 million, 100 person forget $20,000, and Rosie say Aliyah sabotage the file and make the people get the money. So I say, them I say that money that we Rosie at about, you know, according to Rosie, you know, a hurricane money, you know, and what the whole Jamaica beat up them mouth, and I say $67 billion missing. No, Rosie appoint
no.
According to Rosie,
we find $67 million.
67 billion. Cannot be accounted for. There must be 67 billion spend. We can't see where spending.
Where is it wrong?
All right, let me fix it. Let me take my statement, bro. Mistake. You see me? I'm reach up. So 67 billion spent per hurricane release, and nobody can say whether they breed the money they spend. And Rosie accusation indicate $2 million where hurricane relief money where people them never get, but they use the people name to get it according to Rosie. So this is bigger than just PNP and labor, right?
According to Rosie, that was done. It is wrong. According
to Rosie. Oh.
According to Rosie, if that was.
So moving forward, I know where you would have want to see in this Rosie situation.
Where me don't want to see?
Why, yeah?
Me don't want the truth come out.
Oh, I think you're going to say you want to apologize and take back our statement.
No, man. Hold on. You see what I'm talking about with Rosie? Well, I'm not going to disclose the whole of my situation. I'm getting at them something already. So I know exactly what.
On the episode. Guys, let us talk.
The facts, if a brother just say true, and if somebody get charged, they get charged.
Yeah, but
that's all me saying.
But it come like the people hate Labour Party still though, Jagai. Like Jamaican people hate Labour Party.
Well, they didn't prove that.
Cause people always make up scandal about Labour Party. I get to understand.
And the September, the 3rd, they proved their point. So I need to discuss that with you.
Yeah, but when I say come like say people either make up things for Labour Party, cause we can't. Like what we are talking about?
Statement. You can't say people. You have to say PNP.
No, I know PNP, bro.
No, man, PNP,
so what you have to say about the Auditor General? The Auditor General of PNP?
No, man, I did not accuse. But
so we could talk about that. Me talk about. Me now look back about the regular people on the internet. So we can talk about the Auditor General report. Let us look from that standpoint. According to all the latest finding of the Auditor General report, we are seeing traces of corruption everywhere. But they only want to call him mismanagement, misappropriation,
which point is
or whatever I want to call
it. With the Auditor General report. My only issue with the Auditor General, she shouldn't allow speculation that people start call Jack their name. She should have put the 4 names out there. Because she do the audit, you know.
Because guess what? And that's the only point me here come with. But yeah, me a general mind, I watch her. At the end of the day, we to be accountable, you know.
Yes.
Alongside with charge and them equally responsible for everything what them do. Along with all 4 companies.
Do you know the setup as you? You know what member the government is responsible?
That's besides the point. That's beside the point.
Because it comes up
beside the point that I'm trying to make. Because none of those 4 companies, none of those 4 companies cannot make a decision for you, or them cannot fraud, unless them fraud you with signature in the breach of procurement and the tax exemption.
But I am certain, you heard me say before, if they did what they did, the loophole existed in UAE. I heard
yeah, but what you're trying to explain is trying to defy reality.
How am I doing that?
Who have the advantage of tax exemption?
Who have the advantage? I couldn't tell you who had the advantage. Who run
around and not answer one question in a straight line. Who have the advantage of tax exemption? You are the companies.
No, the companies, let them buy the goods. The company, you have the advantage. All right. No, but you say we are reasonable two different things. Yes, you.
Who is privileged? Tax exemption. You
has been given the privilege of tax exemption based on it is.
Okay. All right. Next question now. Who made the purchase? You made the purchase for the companies, or the companies made the purchase?
I think that got both ways in a semi situation. No? That's a semi situation. You get the purchase and sell it back, and some, or they gave them the advantage to order
the company. Carry all the company if you make the purchase and yet still you will get caught in the corruption.
Because,
can the company
because of them sign off.
Jaga, yeah, big man, I your business. Stop supporting them things. How can if me just asked the question before? If I is privileged, now me with him, man. If I you privileged to unmute my Jagai. If I you privileged to tax exemption, how can the companies benefit from it if the company them now benefit through you? Jagai, unmute your mic. How can these companies benefit when you just say a while ago say UWI is privileged to the tax exemption? So what is the sense then them would have, how would they benefit? How them get caught up in this web of corruption with UWI? Them would have just make them purchase directly because they are privileged to tax exemption. But no, you guys are trying to tell a lie. UWI is privileged. UWI has that privilege. So the companies take advantage of the privilege what UWI have. And then again, we can see some unexplainable business transaction that take place when one of these companies end up sell back some of the goods them to UWI at a higher price. One of these companies where we are seeing, I could pull up back the data, the 40 bins. You see me? The 40 bins. Let me tell you the name of the company again. Would I ask the name of the company? So the name of the company is Supreme Laundry Service, the Wilmans Sale Company Limited, Scientific Medic Service, and Jack Den. And the Wilmans Sale Company Limited, them buy 40 bin, taking advantage of the thing and selling it back to you. You know why I pull up data? So, I don't understand what I say. Then if me have a link, which make it break it down then for these simple words that kind of confuse people, and procurement and way. All right. And links and so me have a link. Me I run a business, but me have a link where can make me get the shoes on a cheaper price. You see me? So when my link, I know, I say me I go link my link, which would have been you know. You will have the link there, but you will must only buy whatever them are buy to benefit the hospital. Because other from that is we have been illegal. So now you will know if you probably buy the shoes now for you will sell. You will need a shoes, you will buy the shoes. But instead now you will buy shoes for probably me and the rest of you will bridging them because we are getting it at a discounted price, which is enough. It goes so in terms of procurement and government issues, you see me? So this is simple way to take place for who none know. You will paying for it. What do you mean by you will paying for it? Yes, because of them elude or them, what I say I know, them deprive the country of all of them tax paid, of them tax money they carry. So you are right. You are the one who have to pay for it, carry. Because if I never feel you would go buy the thing them and feed them link, to make feed them company there, get it at a cheaper price, or upon a beneficial rate would benefit them and not taxpayers. So you will have to pay for it. So when you will buy things for them people there now, and customs and tax illusion, oh, you think the 4 company are going to pay for it when Yui was the name on the purchase list? Jagai, turn on the talker phone. If I you will make a purchase.
So you are saying then that none of the 4 companies should be charged for anything?
I am not saying that. I am saying all 4 companies should be charged accordingly. Whether I want to be Jack then, whether I want to be PNP, whether I want to be Labour right, all of them were involved in the corruption to get charged, and all of them.
What is the charge? What is the charge against the company?
All of them, whatever the charge be, whatever rules them break, them need to face the implication.
But me on the same team with that. So,
besides all of that, before you can try to get something wrong from what I try to say. Besides all of that, it is bigger than the 4 companies. Everybody have focused on the 4 companies. And I try to link all of them to Jack then. And I try to link all of them to PNP. I don't care. I will not support corruption, especially, bro, me not care. Me not business at all. So what I say is, the mutual person between all 4 companies caught in the web of corruption is who, Jagai?
The corruption I don't know about you, man.
Okay, so you will.
But me say that over. All
right. So what me I try to say now?
Let me not say that, sir.
Well, on, man. Let me just wrap up my point and I'm going to allow you. So you will link to all 4 companies when I corruption. And you will, despite whatever labor right I go say, is indeed connected to Mr. Christopher Tufton.
No, it does not.
Huh?
It does not.
The Ministry of Health?
Because the government till tomorrow, it will
be... The Ministry of Health?
No, but you have a Christopher Tufton.
So you is...
To the MOH,
is not a part of the Ministry of... Listen. Ministry of Health no response for you.
Then me say that, but me say you say your personalized you say Christopher Tufton.
Man, Ministry of Health no response for you.
You know that me say? But
Christopher Tufton
because Chris only job is for policy. You know what this way I do?
Christopher Tufton and the head of Ministry
operation. Let me ask you, the day-to-day operation.
The last thing I ask you, and then make it take a floor. Christopher Tufton, not the head for Ministry of Health.
He responsible for a policy. But the question I ask you, who is the person responsible for the day-to-day operation of the ministry? Who responsible for the
let me ask you question to the man.
Me answer you. I say he responsible for policy. Me ask you now.
Never hear a leader. Who you say responsible?
He is the minister that is responsible for a policy. No,
me never asked about the policies.
Well, but we're not done.
Well, me never asked about policies.
Why you know what me say what me I say? The day-to-day operation of the ministry.
One question me ask you,
me answer you already, and you still ask me.
But me not ask you about the ministry policies, because me don't know about the ministry policies.
But the minister responsible for.
Me don't know about the ministry policies. Listen to my question.
Me say the minister, not the ministry.
Well, listen to my question. So you tell me how to ask my question. Listen to my question. Who is the minister? Who is the Minister of Health?
Christopher Tufton.
All right, continue now. Boy, it's hard for you to
tell the truth. But me answer that long ago, you just keep that.
No, boy, you have to tell me about Ministry of Policies. I mean, I know that. I mean, I want to say.
The minister.
I know say original. I mean, I want to answer something. I want to say X, Y, Z.
The
I have to be practical with you guys.
You see, well, you see,
all right, continue now.
Me top talk, you know. And you would never give me a chance because you know what me say. Jesus Christ. The day-to-day operation of the ministry is not being operated by the minister. It is being done by the permanent secretary, and nobody is trying to do it. Why we are jump over the we blame the CEO, but nobody not blaming the permanent secretary. Why? Who are responsible for the day-to-day operations of the ministry? Tell me why. Because of our politics. That is all.
Okay then. Anash.
That's it.
I don't know how them big man answer to blows and skirt. Like, my time I know Jaga, you not respond to me. I say, like, I don't know how them big people are reason so they not nothing. I stop and not be too malicious. Maybe don't be too irresponsible with my statement here, but like simple meditation. Brother, I just try to show you say while una stuck at the companies them, and I could have cared less if a 4 PNP or a 4 JLP company. I could have cared less. All of them could have be PNP, all of them could have be JLP. This corruption, you can't see a stream of water come down, and I try to clean up down at the bottom. You have to clean up from the head. All this corruption could have not been possible without the university hospital. You see me? It would have never been possible. And only one mutual person connecting all this corruption with the company is the university hospital. What's so hard now that for we see and understand? We stuck on the companies from morning, but the bigger fish here to fry is the UE. The mysterious, not just look now, man. Since them come to try show off the water and deflect in everywhere. And them want to say, oh, Jack then and this and that and a PNP all 4 later. All right, I care zero. Because anybody that is in corruption, I'm in a business. I'm going to repeat for you again. Anybody in a corruption, JLP or PNP, Mr. Mark Golin, get rid of them. If you find a corruption, I go on over here, partner boss. You know the thing go. But for them people a reason makes no sense because at the end of the day, them are going to try pull ties from the Ministerial Health and all what go on. The Ministerial Health know about what go on, him have to know what want. Just like how him know about that flood there, the 3 times.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, you come out strong against me for this. 2013, there was an issue.
2013, nothing.
Me just use that man as an example. I use. There was an issue when a young lady go. I think it's St. Mary's Center, and a young lady go find her In our hospital with maggots at the mouth. Should we blame St. Fergus for that? Labor right did it, you know. I'm never arguing with them. Should we blame St. Fergus?
Irrelevant question.
No, it's not relevant. The point I'm making. People have responsibilities. The people have responsibility must do what they have to do. That's why they are being employed. And until Jamaica get the sense and recognize. I'm not talk politics now in the ball. You see, because you know, we change the government.
We are talking about facts.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me for a minute. You see, tomorrow we change the government. The labor rights are going to do the same thing when the persons who are employed, who's supposed to do their job, fall down on the job and we blame the Prime Minister or the Minister. It's happening in the PNP too. We must start and make people be responsible for their job, for their work.
All right, my boss. What on the job? Miss Yvonne. What go on, Miss Yvonne?
Good afternoon, everyone. Jagai, you talk about somebody go to hospital with magic in their mouth. What that have to do with the government?
No, sister, you listen now. The reason why we use the example.
I mean, go to hospital with magic in. I mean, I service we are look pan. We not look pan. You go to hospital with magic in your mouth.
Respond to what me say now. Respond to what me say. Now respond to what me say. I'm saying persons in that time was blaming the minister, and I disagree because the minister no doctor in the hospital. And that
that have nothing to do with the hospital, the service at hospital.
No, it just have to be do with the service, the people who are take care of the persons in the hospital. Yes, but we can't carry that by the minister yet because the minister can't know that.
No, it depends on if you go within a mouth or if you pick up the magic in a hospital. So it's different. You can't blame the doctor and the nurse if you go within a mouth.
No, but that's the reason why you go to hospital. If you have a minister, the doctor must find out that.
Yeah.
So, who would you blame?
Me never blame the doctor and the nurse that either. It all depends.
Who would you blame for it?
Because if me go to hospital with the magic in my mouth, me I expect to get treatment for. You understand?
Thank you.
The doctor and the nurse and the system, the hospital system. But again, sometimes the doctor and the nurse are entitled because they don't have the resources.
That's fair, but the only reason why I'm using the example, but people was escalating it to the minister. St. Ferguson, I say no.
Nonsense. If me see that no, me say that a nonsense. Me not go blame no government for that.
But sister, that me I say what we need to do, you know, because here now, the government will change one day. And if we continue to do this and let people who in our job take responsibility, we are going to have this problem all the while because they know so they can't do things and get away because we are going to blame the minister.
Yes, but we have to hold when the minister wrong or the government wrong, we have to hold them responsible.
Based on the policy of the government.
Yeah,
if the policy of the government is wrong, we blame the government.
Of course.
Yes.
Like corruption now, we have to hold the government responsible for. We have to hold it responsible for.
If there is corruption, we should.
Yeah.
Me and you know the panel different level into that, my sister. I see a place me there now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man. I mean,
somebody attack fear, but because if me saying I don't care when time come for PNP, well, me I want caretaker down at Rocky Point Division, and anytime me see them do anything wrong, me I go attack them, and me I go cover up for them. I tell you. We have to try to change this politics thing and be more for the people them and show the people them love. We can't just do it for we pocket alone.
Miss Yvonne.
Yeah.
You have some PNP, you know, with them begs just for you say that, you know.
Well, I don't care.
There you go.
I do not care.
I can't tell a PNP boy or girl who feel like say me I go hug up corruption and here. None of them are going at corruption. Hug you up. You can't think again.
So it means see my MP down here now. Like my comrade Cian Barnes will run. And if me seeing do something wrong, and if me call him and talk to him and tell him, say, listen, me, that is wrong. I mean, I see you correct. Hell no, I'm not going to support it.
All right. No, not to talk about Rosie.
I am not going to support it.
Probably that I same thing Rosie see too, you know. Because some of the police, because we are labor right, some of we are PNP, some of we honest.
Of course, and we
support a political party, yes, based on other reasons. But I can be honest enough and be fair. If any one of them are do wrong, then we point them out and we know
right, because in the idea we are going to be a punishment and with children and with grandchildren. Because we can't see mistake when my parents make affect we are occupying to the year.
Thank you.
Because they don't see nothing more than green, growing up, and no matter what they do, they accept it. And then when election time comes, then don't vote for betterment of community or for them children or them grandchildren and vote.
Stephen, a chip out.
I know some more ask this type of question before she come off my platform, bro.